Well, howdy yo, what do you know? It is Rabbit of ScrubLeet Academy, and we are back in PokeRogue today. And we have our poison run to still get through. Now, I have been playing this quite a lot on my own, so it'll be a little bit different. Like, a lot of the stuff that I've done is basically farming candies and doing a bunch of junk like that. So it's a lot of busy work, but I just want to showcase that first off, because we wanted to see how many candies we even had at the end of the previous run. So I want to show off how many candies I've actually gotten on the mons I've been farming, just for the fun of it. Eevee is still at the top with 82, but then we go right down to very nice on both. I didn't realize they both had 69, nice. But we got tons in like the 60s, 50s, 40s range. Oh, we're in the random. We're back in the 30s here. We have so many candies to spend. Before each run, from this point onward, I'm going to spend candies for the mons that I have for that run. So, like, if we do a bug run, I'm going to spend all the candies on my bug mons and stuff, you know? But we got tons of candies, and it's actually pretty impressive how much stuff we've caught. And I do have a couple of new shinies. I don't have a lot of shinies, don't make fun of me, but I have a couple. I got a shiny Magikarp. I got a shiny Magikarp, and it looks like they only have the one. So he does become Reg Gyarados, which is really cool. I have tested it out. He's awesome. But I have a shiny. Actually, he might not be the only one. Here, I'm just going to go in here. I just want to see. He does have 3. Oh, it doesn't show it in the first screen. You have to go in here to see it. So I need to get the other 2 shinies to see what he looks like, how different he gets. Because Reg Gyarados is awesome, but there's got to be more. I bet you there's like a, I don't know, like a purple Gyarados or something just sitting in the background that I don't know about yet. But we got a bunch of shinies. We got a couple where we got like this guy we had 2 different shinies of, so we actually got a different shiny on that one. And I think there was one more, not him. I think it was him. I think we got a +1 luck on him because we already had a 2. So I think we got an additional shiny with him. We also have just all these other guys. We've got so many shinies. It's so awesome. They're so cool. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off beforehand. But before each run, I will go in and do that. And that way I can build up some candies on my poison types, which I really haven't done a whole lot of poison work today. Or I guess in the past few days, to be fair. So, by the end of our poison run, if we just get to a point where we can't beat it, we'll go back, we'll buy up some stuff, we'll do some cool stuff with the candies, and I have a shiny Quillfish that I can take on, which is really, really cool. And I think you can take Quillfish and Hisuian Quillfish. Can I actually, I wonder if I could search for something in this. I don't think it'll let me. I don't think it'll let me, but it doesn't matter because he's down here somewhere. But I think you can take both, which is really cool because I love Quillfish, and we'd be able to cover our water and we'd be able to cover our poison, and both of them should be able to do good with Barrage, or the Barb Barrage, which will be kind of neat, kind of cool. But I think that's kind of what I wanted to do for the intro, just because, I mean, it's not as exciting. People don't tend to come in right away. So, you know, at least this gives somebody who's watching a bit more content where we can kind of go through this stuff and kind of like an Easter egg at the end of it. And then we can get into the real run and do some stuff. I don't know where Hisuian is. I'm not even going to try to look for him. Point being, we do have a lot of farming done. And actually, oh, one thing I wanted to check out, one thing I wanted to show off first, and I don't think I can show it in the screen, is we have almost 85% of the starters because of how much farming I've done on the side. I have caught so much new stuff, it's incredible. So that's really cool, and we have 27 shinies, which is really neat. I like that. We got almost 5% of those. So that's kind of neat. I don't know, I found it really interesting. But I'm gonna go right in. We're going to this challenge mode here. I just went into Classic just to do some farming, so we got a Dimension on there. We got our Dialga, or not a Dialga, our Palkia, which I got on Monday or Sunday, one of the two, I don't remember. But I got him recently, steamrolling. Yeah, he's as powerful as he seems. He's really, really decent. And then I'm just like carrying a bunch of scrubs down here just to get them the ribbon for the end, so we can get their stuff. Because that's kind of what I've been doing. I've just taken 1 or 2 really good mons and just gone for junk and just tried to get them the ribbons, so we get more eggs, so we get more stuff, so we get more good, you know? So I'm gonna go into, finally, our poison run, which is pretty much spearheaded by these 2, I think, at this point, but it's still a really fun run. So we're gonna go in there. Now, this was a really easy matchup for me. I could just bop this thing. Actually, oh, good. I'm glad it showed that before swapping. or after swapping. It usually does it before, because I would have missed those. I could just cross poison this dude. Like, I'm just gonna bop him. Ooh, he lived. All right, I'll catch him just for the sake of having him. I'm surprised he's still hitting. There we go. How is he kicking out? How is he kicking out of this? Oh my goodness. One more. All right, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. He's too good. He's too good. We'll get rid of him. I don't know if he has anything, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother just trying to catch him for the sake of catching him. Not when it comes at the risk of our Crobat, because he's a really big guy and we need him. I took so much damage there I didn't need to take. And 112 is actually a trainer fight. Could be a double, so I'm gonna heal up. It's not a great one. And Quick Claw, who can that go on? Maybe Muck? Like, it should go on a slow guy. And I think Muck is probably still good, and he's slow. So we'll put it on him. And it's a singles, okay. Macro. Yeah, these guys, these are like the, I keep saying it every time. They're like the insurance salesmen, aren't they? I think I need to turn that on next time just to see if it's them, but I think it's them. Anyway, we are in a decent matchup, but he's not going to stick around. I could Brave Bird anything on his team. I might just leech life if he goes to a psychic, though. Let's go for it. Oh, let's go for it. Oh, that would have been great. All right, he's obviously just walling us here. Who beats this? I think the only one who even touches it is Tentacruel. Does Garbodor even have it? No, he doesn't have anything. I'm going to check out their moves first. Before I do anything, before I make any bad moves, I'm going to check out their stuff. So we can touch him with Bite. That's still a thing. Knockoff still hits him. And basically Dark is the only thing we have that actually hits this guy, because we have no fire moves on anybody. And we could get him with Tentacruel and probably resist stuff. I'm going to go to him. I think that's a good idea. Brave Bird, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Let's surf him and see how much we do. That's not a lot. He kills. Oh my goodness. That dude is such a monster. All right, Muck, get your knockoff. He's still gonna get hit. This is insane. Corviknight is really a check to our team. That's incredible. All right, I think we're good, and then this thing comes out. Ice Beam would have been the move there. Maybe. I mean, both would probably do the same amount. Ice Beam has a chance to freeze, but the other one stabs, so I could do a little more damage. So it's, I don't know, it's somewhere here and there. He's gonna bop me, isn't he? This is absurd. I'm getting bloodied on this first hit. That's incredible. I think I need to get good. We'll just Fell Sting. We'll get the boost. There we go. Overquill setup. That's what it was all for. I intended this. It was all just idiocy until this moment where I proved that I meant to do it. Actually, this is a really bad matchup. Fell Stinger, sure. Still does a bit. Not a lot. I think I win this exchange. I don't win this exchange. I'm lying. I don't actually win this exchange. Oh my goodness. This is the worst start I think I've ever had. We have to crit. Let's go for it. No, it didn't work. All right, that's fine. That's fine. His crit there actually did enough work to us, because nothing on our team appreciates these steel types, and that's, of course, the trainer type that we got. The criminal. So we got rid of that. That's 2 down. We've lost 3, have we? Yeah, we've lost 3. And he's still got steel types for days. I don't really touch this thing, but I'll leech life it anyway. It doesn't do anything. It just hurts us back because of the barbs. I think we just lose this fight, like the first trainer fight. I'll bite him for flinch. It didn't flinch, we just die. Okay, perfect. At this point, I think it's just a reset. Like, there's no way, right? Pain Split, no, it's not gonna do it. Explosion! There we go. Oh, that did so much. Explosion did it. Let's get the wheezing out there to do some work. Explosion! Boom! There. It's not doing anything, I love it. Oh, that was great. So yeah, we're gonna restart. There was no way. There was no way. He just bopped our entire team. All right, let's go to Tentacruel. Let's see what Ice Beam does. I think I'll take your word on it. Let's Ice Beam him. Yeah, it's not doing anything. That's the problem. I'll go one more. I'll go one more for the freeze. It didn't do it. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. I think losing that guy is a big problem for our team. On the Challenger on the Rivals program, to have a generous starter that you could do well against and the evil team counters you as best it possibly can. I mean, that could be an interesting thought. I don't know. I do realize that we're gonna have to bite this dude. Berserker, that's fine. I could bite him too. He can Iron Head. Who would be best to take that? Garbodor could die and then I could get my Muck in there. Because Muck kind of counters him a little bit. Just a little bit. And Garbodor's kind of useless to us. I don't want Crobat going down. We have priority speed with that. This is fine. We actually outspeed him now. Explosion! Explosion! Boom! That did so much. It was literally the only move we could do. That was great. All right, Muck. We wanted to go Muck, so we're going to try. Has anyone got the corrosion ability? No, we talked about that last stream, actually. We still don't have corrosion, which really sucks. I'm going to acid armor right now, and we got the boost, so that's decent. We're faster. That's still crit, though. Are you kidding me? Power-up punch. Don't crit me again. Come on. Okay, good. We got a couple power-up punches. Now we're at least okay. Then he does only attacks. Power-up punch still is a thing. Ferrothorn probably kills me. I could knock off right now, get rid of his Miracle Seed, which might be really good. I'm gonna try it. Oh, that did so much. Wow, and we live. Okay, perfect. All right, Muck's going down here, but he got rid of the Ferrothorn. That is awesome. This thing is gone. No longer is it a problem. Maybe we have a chance now, and we knock off the Miracle Seed now. I love it. That's fine. All right, so now we got this thing. But we have a full Overquill and a full Crobat, so we actually have some chance. I'm going to send out Weezing. He's not that great right now. He's going to get bopped, but we could probably do a little damage first. Oh, really? Okay. What's this? Oh, it may confuse. Okay, I'll just explode. Oh, if he had missed that Zap Cannon. If he had missed that, that would have been great. That would have been glorious damage. I got a Crobat. I got to deal with this thing with bites. Now we can actually bite. I mean... It's unbelievable that they hit that all the time. It really is. He missed that one, and I'm paralyzed. Are you kidding me? Ah! This is the worst run ever. I love it. All right, Overquill can't really touch this, so I don't know. Fell Sting. We'll just Fell Sting until we win. Or until he bops us, because we don't have the boost anymore. We needed +3 to even do damage to this dude. This is the worst. I don't know. I think this might be the end right now, and I'm not sure I want to keep going with this. This seems horrible. I'm going to restart, and we're just going to start spending some stuff and get these guys better. We're going to do some more stuff. I don't think I want to continue that run anymore. That was abominable, and that's going to get worse later on. So let's start here. We're going to go challenge mode. We're going to go back to our poison types. Unless you have a better suggestion for what challenge we should do. Yeah, it was a horrible matchup. Like, I think I probably played that one not the worst that I could have. We were getting bopped. We were getting decimated. I don't think I got that. I'll try the poison. I'll see what I got. Bring Sneasler this time. We'll have that fighting vibe. Yeah, Sneasler might need to join the team. He's probably got some candies too, actually. I got to sort by candy. We'll see what we got. Weezing has the most because of the Galarian Weezing that we were using. I think it's Galarian. I don't know. The forms are weird. But he's got 40 candies and he's cheap. That might actually be decent. Let's see what he can get. We can get White Smoke, which I think was, yeah, no stat lowering. It's okay. It's not the greatest. It does happen a lot, so that is fair. Zubat is another one. I think we should get ours because of these. We have everything maxed but one stat. I think we spend 2 on him, 2 on him, and we get both of those guys, and we get the Galarian again, because I think that was the right idea. And then we get Sneasler I've already done. I kind of wanted to avoid doing the same ones over. I could get this, and I mean, Slowpoke I've done too. No, actually, no, Slowpoke's just favorite. And never mind, we haven't done him. Oh, thanks for the follow there. I think we get the 2 shinies, don't we? We go for this guy, and then the 2 up here. I think that's how we do it. So, do we have him? Where is he? Where is he? His pre-Evo. There's so many Mons. I have this guy, Skrelp. Just point out where Salazzle is from here. Tell me where he is from here, and I'll go right to him, because I think that's a good idea. Yes, because he's got corrosion. He can beat the one thing that we were having problems with. I'm just looking around, because I don't know what his pre-Evo exactly looks like. I think it's way over here. How good am I at Pokemon stuff? I am okay at Pokemon stuff. Yeah, far left, 4th down. Yeah, so end it. Yeah, that's it. I'm okay at Pokemon. As you can probably tell, I'm kind of here and there. I'll go with this guy. I'll go Quillfish. The other quillfish is down here, isn't it? It's somewhere down there. It's right here. So this is our dark one. Make sure it's female. Why is this? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I'll change it up just to make sure, but what does female do? That's an interesting one, because sometimes they do weird stuff that I never anticipate. Now here's my thought. Whoopsie. This one becomes psychic poison. That could be useful to us right there. The Salazzle doesn't evolve. Oh, the Salazzle has to be female. Okay, perfect. Yeah, then we got to change that. We got to change that. Perfect. I didn't realize that. Okay, let's check it out. I'm just curious. At level 33, if female. Okay. And then he goes all the way through. Yeah, perfect. And 480, and he should have corrosion. Perfect. That's what we need. 100%. Okay, good call. Good call on that one. So we got him female. Nature, timid, probably bad. Hasty wouldn't be bad. I know the type chart isn't very balanced, but what type is the most weak? It depends on what you mean. If you mean which type is unable to do like attacks to things, it's like it's the worst attacking type, probably bug. If it's the worst defensively, probably ice. If it's the worst like slow and can't really get going unless you really have the right mon, probably rock. So that's kind of where I'm at. It has the fire for steel anyway, but corrosion doesn't hurt it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mathematically, overall, mathematically bug. Like, I don't think there is even a debate. Bug is pretty much by far the worst. I mean, there's not really any chance of it actually doing all that good. That said, individual mons could be really good, but like the bug type itself usually is considered the worst mathematically. Like, it has such bad stats. I think, okay, if I'm doing it this way, I'm going to take the Zubat. I think that's the right idea. Yeah, bug is, I mean, it's fun. I like him. I would love to bring this Wurmple, the shiny Wurmple on my team, but I feel like he's just wasted real estate. Like he's not that great, unfortunately. I think maybe the Quillfish, because we have Barb and Baneful on this guy, so he's not too bad. Toxic Debris. That scatters spikes when I take damage. What is the other one? The other one was better, wasn't it? I think it was, because he just does more damage if poisoned. Yeah, I think that might be better. How many candies does it cost? 40? 30. It's going to take us a little bit to get that one. That's the biggest issue. That's the big issue with him, but he is good. Like, he's actually decent. Quillfish, does he get better? Is the question. He doesn't evolve at all. He can't be Overquill. That's what it is. That's what it is. So his base stat total is just a little lackluster. I don't know. I don't know about him. He's shiny. I don't know about him. Normal Quill doesn't evolve. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. All right. So if we took the Quillfish, the Overquill, and we took the, I mean, we ended up with the shiny anyway, but at least we'd have a shiny at that point. We could take him, or we could go Slowpoke and grab like a 2-cost somewhere like him. That wouldn't hurt either. And we can spend their candies before I go anywhere. I want to spend some candies. If possible. I've already got his thing. He's already got Intimidate, because Zubat, I use him all the time. I could just buy an egg, honestly, but what would that would give me potentially a move. I think that's the only thing. This guy down here, he has 7. What changes would you make to the bug type to balance it? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure, actually. Here, I'm just going to go up here. We're just going to see what we got for types. That's actually a good question. I think probably bug. It already resists fighting. It's terrible against flying. I think it, honestly, you know the worst part? Every time I think of changes to the bug type, make it super on fairy, I was actually doing something on that. There was an interesting thing. I have a video set planned for that, which is like explaining every single typing and why it is the way it is. It kind of makes sense that fairies are good against bug in a certain respect, because the fae are basically the masters of nature. So they're able to be good against bug, and they technically should be good against grass, but I think that would make the overpowered fairy even more overpowered, and they can't handle it. So that's probably why, and they'd also should, by that nature, be super effective against normal, because usually those are animals. So like fairy would be good if they made it the fae from the Arthurian legends. It would be way more powerful than it is, and it's already super powerful. Like, it's not broken, but it's definitely the best. Grass is already on a downer defense. Grass is, yeah, it's on a bad streak. All right, so if we decided the bug was a thing, I I don't know if it resists ground. I think it does. I think it resists ground because I keep debating that. It resists ground, but it's not super effective against ground. Could be a thing if you consider like worms eating dirt, coating a PokeRogue fork. So I've been thinking about other types of changes. Ah, interesting. If I were to give my opinion on this, bug would probably... Oh, that's a difficult one. All right. If you think of bugs as like the superhero archetype, I don't know if you watch anime a lot, but there's a bunch of different interpretations of insects in Japanese lore, in myth, and one of them is that bugs are like a superhero that saves Japan, basically. And one of the big reasons was because of entomology, which was basically the consumption of insects. So they ate insects during times of great famine. So the bug type technically saves Japan because people were saved by bugs, but it's weird, but some of the other types are also weird. And Mothra is also a thing that probably originated from that because there was already like this culture of Japanese sort of like the bugs protecting Japan and defending it in its times of greatest strife. So yeah, Mothra was probably one of like the later, but technically to us earlier renditions. It makes it super normal because normal is basically all mammalian things that are in nature very much bothered by bugs, and normal only has fighting. I feel like that might be the only one. Now, weirdly enough, normal is a weird type because normal is like the instinct type, really, not necessarily just the animal type. It's just that animals tend to live by their instincts more than anything else. Normal is not necessarily just an average guy, but normal is the base type, yeah. That's the problem, is trying to work something against normal. If you were to make bugs good against something, fighting is good against normal, bugs could also be good against normal by the same logic, because both of them are basically like great warrior archetypes, just in different versions, where fighting is like the big macho guy, bug is like the protector. But maybe make bug resistant to normal, and that might be a little better for it. That would give it more defensive ability, even though its stats are not necessarily the greatest. Because bug, I think, defensively is bad, just as bad as it is offensively. So maybe if you make it a more defensive type, it works around that a little better. But that also it's very questionable. It's pretty much the only thing I can think of. Like, bug doesn't really fit anywhere. And even the tropes of bug make it so that other things should be even better against it. It's a really tough one. But that is a good thought process. That's an interesting thought. Maybe even water wouldn't be good against bugs, but by that logic, water wouldn't be good against normal either. So I don't know. That one's a tough one. So what is admissible for this challenge? Weedle is actually probably better for this challenge even than the shiny Wurmple. I think I just take the Weedle, honestly. I think that's probably our better option because we have our bug poison, we have our flying, we got dark, and we got fire, which actually covers a lot of our weaknesses. That might be decent right there, and that way we'd have Mega Beedrill sitting on the sideline. And we have at least good attack. Not the greatest, but we have, we actually, you know what we need to do is check out our moves. I think this guy's got all of his moves right now, but we need to set things up properly. So he's got all those, we're good. This one we need to change, don't we? Because we got floaty... No, actually, we got all those. We're actually fully set, aren't we? Core Enforcer, I'm going to get that. That's the only one. We'll get rid of Smog for Core. I think that's fine. I was thinking Bug Resist Ghost. The other option is Electric, but it wouldn't make any sense logically. Electric only has ground weakness, so it needs to be countered by just one other thing to make that other thing more viable. Maybe Ice even. Yeah, that's a thing. It's tough to say Electric just because, I mean... Technically, bugs would probably burrow underground during a storm or something like that. The smart ones would probably get on leaves and stuff so that they don't drown. But you know, once again, water should be good against bug by that logic because water would drown bugs pretty easily. Way easier than any other animal. So it's always tough to do with bugs. Bug resisting ghosts though, I'm curious what your logic is there. I just want to see because I thought about it, but I'm like, maybe. But I'm curious where your mind's at. Electric is notorious for being a way to deal with bugs IRL. Yeah, the whole bug zapper thing. Yeah, it should be super fast. Everything should be better against bugs. That's the problem with the bug type, is it can't keep up. For the sake of it, I'll get moving. I'll do this stuff. We got the right team, I think. We'll just get started, and we'll keep this conversation going just on the side, because it's fun. And I got a bug right away, so does he become poison, actually? I don't think so, but I'm going to catch him just because he's got Dull Pokeball. And he had a new form. Perfect. And we got a 31. Bugs are too instinctive to be haunted by ghosts. That actually makes sense. You got it, actually, because that's probably why normal types don't really work that well. Because, yeah, they run by instinct, so they just basically can avoid all ghost types. Actually, I like the logic. I think that actually helps. The problem is that ghost type is not weak necessarily, but my big thing is ghost and dark. The balance there is the issue. I wonder about that. I see a female Salandit. Yeah, furry bait run. Got him. We'll go Pokeball there. Caterpie is not going to evolve into poison, so we can't do that. No, we're doing a pure poison run, though. But maybe someday. Having it be immune to ghosts seems scary. Yeah, it's weird. It's difficult to balance out the types without kind of messing with some other type. That's the biggest thing that I find. Resistant to dark for a similar reason, to be fair. Which ones? The ghosts? If you're talking ghosts, then ghosts are definitely weak to dark. Dark is resistant to ghost. That's the big thing there. I'm going to keep this and this. I think that's fine. I love to catch one of these dudes, but I just don't want to mess around too much. Bugs are resistant to dark? I have won a furry bait run once. There are a lot of strong mons, which is even more hilarious. I can see that. Yeah, there's a ton of them. Honestly, what is that giant normal fighting teddy bear? That one definitely fits the bill, I think, but he's really powerful, surprisingly. I don't understand why. He's just so good. I'm gonna core, actually. I could body both. Beware, that's it. You're right. Yep, Beware's the one. You got him. I'll Swords Dance just in case we get another, but I think they're both bopped. Ooh, never mind. I'll take the Caterpie. I'll just catch him for the sake of it for a bug run later, because he evolves into Mega Butterfree, or G-Max Butterfree. It's also troubling because bug moves are super common on other types. Yeah, that is true. Bug is super effective against Psychic, Dark, and Grass, I think, and that's it. But yeah, they are super common. The problem is a lot of them also aren't that great. Like, you've got Leech Life, and I think U-Turn is a bug move, and that's about it. Yeah, Leech Life and U-Turn, pretty much, those are the ones. Those are the good bug moves. And technically, you got a 90 power, 100 accuracy bug move, but so does everybody else. Salazzle also hard carried one run for you because of the Corrosion. Because of Corrosion. Corrosion's so good. Corrosion is the best. Yeah. I think I'm going to catch this guy too. I'm just preparing ahead of time. Like, look at all the stuff we're getting now. We're getting 31s and everything. That's awesome. So I'm preparing ahead of time for potentially a bug run because I feel like that's going to be one of the tougher ones. I think it might. Wurmple, that evolves into poison, but it's I think the thing with bug is that you're supposed to underestimate it. That's intentional. They meant it that way. Yeah, I do like the thought process. I am not a big fan of the fact that a lot of them are like 400 and below base stat total. Underestimating those ones is definitely a thing. They gave a lot of those like Megas and G-Max and stuff like that to just even them out with, say, just a starter. You got a map before wave 5. Oh yes, I get a map before wave 5 a lot, actually. It's kind of surprising. I'll try to catch them. Sure, that'll be easy. Oh, they're pretty easy to catch at this point, so I'm not too concerned about wasting Pokeball. Yeah, there we go, and 31. Okay, that's pretty decent. It's quite likely for me, and I feel like I'm just really lucky because I have terrible luck all of the time. I could bring shinies, I just never do. Ever. Are you corrosive? Yes, I am. I can show you right now if you want, and I also want to show myself. I do have corrosion, yes. Can poison the target even if it's steel or poison. So yeah, I made sure because we needed corrosion on this team. We got bopped by steel types on the first run, so we needed it this time. I believe it's going to be in a new update that you will get a map after being in classic mode once. That would be incredible. That way they can just take that out of circulation. You just always have it. That's really cool. That's decent. I will Core Enforcer because it's so overpowered. And it didn't kill again. Oh, really? I'm surprised. I live on one. I love it. I'm surprised. All right, let's Malignant should kill. It should kill. It's 100 power. I'm poison. It should do the work. Come on, little Salandit. You can do it. Even if he wasn't, we could use Soak with some random poison water guy. True, yes, you could Soak. I think there's a couple of moves like that, because I know Soak changes your type into water. There's also ones that, like, you could have just a Steel poison type, which would make you at least somewhat capable of dealing with their hits. But yeah, I'll take the Pokies and I'll just use money, I guess. It's fine. Easy enough, easy enough. I think I should keep catching scatterbugs because I've only caught 3 so far. We'll just get that. Intimidate. I love that I have Intimidate on that Zubat. It's so good. Zubat's so good. He's such a monster. I will just absorb so that I don't kill him. Yeah. Soak makes the oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And in doubles, you can use it on your friend. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I was thinking that. But yes, you can make it water, which would actually allow you to hit it. You're right. You're right. You're right. I think I spoke out of turn, but I kind of knew what I was saying. I said things before my mind caught up with the things, you know? It's just a thing that I do. It's just a thing that you do as a streamer. You just got to say the wrong thing and have people correct you. Soothe Bell. I need that actually because I need that on Zubat. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that because I need him to get friendship. That's the big thing. So Salandit is still kind of doing most of our work, but that's mostly because he's got really solid moves right now. Like he's a monster right now. Been thinking about different changes because you've reached a dead end on one of the new changes you've been working on? I mean, I can't say too much having been like, I like to rebalance everything in Dungeons and Dragons, so I can't say too much. So it removes the resistance, which is always fun. Would have saved our Overquill last run and then Steel Fight. Yes, it totally would have. Who learned Soak? Would any of our Mons have learned Soak, I wonder? Like, we got Muck, we got Overquill, we got, let's just say Crobat. I don't know what the other ones are. Solander's gonna carry hard. He almost certainly is. I'm just gonna bop with this. Oh, wow, he lived through. What is that, 150 with the stab? I am amazed. That Piplup's gonna be a problem, too. If he's taking hits like that already, I'll just core. I mean, it's a Hoot. He's terrible. Wow, Salandit needs to get better. I think Salandit needs to evolve. He needs to do some damage. He's not doing a whole lot right now. Let's see. I want to see what his attack stats are at. Actually, we gotta go Pokédex. There we go. That's why. Oh, wow. Those attack stats are horrible. Managed to allow for duplicates of starters to be selected in the UI, but can't figure the changes need to actually allow differences between the dupes. They just act like clones. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's one of the things that I really wanted was to be able to bring, like, you know, this form and that form. Do you have his passive too? I do not, sadly. I would love to have his passive. His ability right here, I just want to see. Pickup, yeah. It would be nice. Yeah, that would be decent, but no, we barely have him. I don't even have Overquills, and his passive is glorious, like merciless, just does criticals every time they're poisoned. Saying wrong again, Hoot is a carry mon in poker. You got me, I knew it. Hoot's a monster. Now, Hoot's base, like Noctowl's base stat is horrible. I don't know if he's good for his passives, but in general, I don't think he's that great. I don't know. You should see Salazzle's passive. Did I not check Salazzle's? Oh, I checked Salandit's. Yeah, you're right. Evolution, Salazzle. I just want to see what his passive... out of there. Dragon's Mob powers up dragon moves. Oh, that would be good for that move. Ah, that would be decent. You're right. I should really get that unlocked. It's going to cost like 40, isn't it? Massive damage boost to dragon type. Yeah. Broke the UI slightly, even allowing for clone duplicates. I could see that. I mean, just like the way that code works, I'm not a complete, like a savant with coding, but I did do some coding. I know HTML and I know JavaScript to some extent. So I can see it. Basically, you change one thing, you'd have to change all the classes and everything on all the others. You know, it would just be a thing. So I can totally see why it would break it, just because there's so much to interact with and so much as a coder to remember to change, because this thing is called this, not this. Now it doesn't know where to go. You can't remove Pokemon the same way anymore. Remove Pokemon the same way anymore as in... That's a good question. Explain. Do explain. I will leave these two out because I think I need these two guys to be kind of my carriers. Malignant Chain, I don't really care about either of these, so I'll just do that and I'll floaty fall this guy. Like, if anything lives, I'll catch it, you know? These guys just don't do it for me. What can I say? I'll catch them. I got 23. Easy enough. And I got a new nature. Cool. It's actually tough to get new IVs on the Mons in this first starter area because of how many times I've just sequentially run it. You can't click the Pokemon and select the remove option. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah. I thought that's what you meant before, but I just wanted clarification because I could have been wrong and then I could have been dumb. I might have said the wrong thing, like Hoot isn't the glorious god that we all know it can be. have to do the delete shortcut. Delete. I can't do it. I can't do it. Welcome to the episode of ParasiticRabbit where the class is finally turned on the teacher. Don't worry. That's every episode. Every episode. All right. Do I want this? I think I do want this fletchling for my flying run because he's really good because he gets fire. So is Malignant, actually, is Core going to kill? I don't think it will. It's not going to do the damage. There's no way. Salandit's not that great. Like, let's be real. Oh, and that's +4 special attack? I guess. Lonely's a better thing. I actually prefer getting the Lonely because that's decent because he can't get his Defense Lord. So at least it covers the weakness that he has. So that's a okay nature. Like, I think Modest, or not Modest, Adamant would be better. The starter select UI file is legitimately spaghetti. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I see the polished, pretty version. I don't necessarily delve into the code of any of these games. I guess I could, but at the same time, that's a lot of work. I'll leave that to more ambitious people. I feel like that's the way to do it. Doduo is also really fun, by the way. I love Doduo. I don't know if he's great, but he's really, really fun. And I definitely want to catch him if I don't kill him here. Some files are better than others. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've got, like, you know, people who changed up. They changed up some of the developers halfway through or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea how the development team on PokeRogue goes. Some code was made by people who are not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking right there. Some people were actually doing the code first, and then other people came in and had to figure out what they were doing. Nail files, for example, are great for filing nails. So nobody knows what some code does. Yeah, that's the problem, is if somebody leaves and doesn't tell or leave notes for how this thing affects that thing, nobody really knows. You know, it's unlike the left hand not telling the right hand what to do. There's no left hand anymore, you know? Like, that's pretty much what it is. I think that's, I mean, I really want to use him in my flying run. I think he's very costly, though. Isn't he like 3 or even 4 cost? And he's not worth that amount. Scratch is terrible. Let's get rid of that. I've asked before too, so I'm out of luck with some stuff. Yeah, that's probably a thing. You might just have to kind of maybe leave those behind and just do some moderate changes that you can get away with. Do I want the candy jar? Do I actually need this thing? Because candies aren't the best, but they're okay, especially if you get the rarer candy. The problem is I have terrible luck. I could just get the max lure and try to get like legends and stuff along the way, or just get better XPs. That might be a better option for me right now. Because the candy jar, I feel like it starts off like it's alluring and very interesting, but it's not as good as it appears. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking max lure, because it carries for 30 levels. Poison gas is better than any... poison gas is better than it has any right to be, mostly because it hits doubles. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's 90 accuracy, isn't it? I think it is, which means it is actually pretty decent. Candy jar early is crazy strong. I could see that, yeah. I think planning for the long game, and I mean like the really long game, maybe we have a chance of getting legends. Every rare candy is now double. Yeah, I mean, if you have really good luck and you can bring a bunch of luck in there, candy jar can be risky. That was just what I was saying. If you have good luck and you could get the rarer candy, the candy jar is pretty much busted. But if you can't, you kind of got to rely on candies actually popping up, and sometimes they just don't. Like for me, they don't. Super rare candy that levels the whole party. That's what I'm talking about. The rarer candy. Rare. You can't even say that word and have it sound like a real word. Rarer candy. There we go. Because it caps at 200, you usually get to 200 anyway, and then it's worthless. Yeah, in the late game, I don't see them holding like that much use, but in the early game, I can totally see it. Candies give a large friendship boost to boot. Yeah, every candy gets 5, so that's decent. That's like killing 1 2/3 of Mons. You know, if you chopped this Spearow off like at his wing here and right down there and just took both of his legs, that's how much XPs you get additionally, or how much friendship. That's a weird way of analogizing that. I love it. All right, we're keeping these guys out. We're going to Malignant Chain. This is probably the longest I have ever spent on the plains, I think. This is amazing. If you level above 200, the final boss does more damage to them. Yes, I thought that was 200 or above. I think that was the first time that someone mentioned that to me, which would have been terrible. But leveling 2 up to 200, that's actually a really good design choice, because that way it prevents over leveling, because you'll actually get punished for that. So that's... I can see it. It's at least cool. It's a mid-game, late-game boon, not an end-game or early game so much. Early game, yeah, you're just basically trying to reach the cap. Mid-game, you can get there by, like, the 5th level of every stage. Of every floor, I guess. I don't know what they call them, probably floor works. But you can get to like that by the 5th level, so you can start boosting those candies past that area. So yeah, I can see that. All right, Young Goose, Lechonk, that's fine. We keep these guys in. I need to just burn through some of this stuff. We'll just smash the A key there. That's my action key. We're just gonna smash it. Biomes? Biomes what? Are you mentioning I should look them up? Because that is a thing that I do all the time now because I keep forgetting what's in them. So, ooh, Crunch. Ooh, Crunch could be good for Quillfish, at least for now. That could be decent. It could be good for Zubat, but I think Quillfish can take this because we could get rid of Tackle or Harden. Harden is garbage. Let's get rid of that. I think that's fine. That's decent. That is a good move. I'm pretty pleased with that. Oh, I want that Abra so bad. I actually beat it when I redid my Psychic run. And I'll just, I mean, I'll leave these guys in because we don't really deal with him either way. But I have I have, what is it? I have Ground. We did that one on the stream. I have Psychic and I got Fighting, which is way back over here. But I actually beat Psychic with Abra, which is so good. So that's decent. I probably, oh, I should have gone to Overquill. You're right. I should have done that. He won't kill this, so I'm gonna keep this out, and Zubat can go to Overquill. You're right. Actually, Quillfish, oh yeah, never mind, he's still dark. He's still fine. Can you get it from regular Quillfish? I think you have to catch it independently. I believe you do. I got mine from an egg. So I think that's how you have to get it, because you can actually put Overquill and Quillfish on the team at the same time. So I don't think that's the way you get them. I distinctly remember the egg that I got him in. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try and catch him with a Great Ball, because it's still good to boost his stats, and he likes to teleport away whenever he's in trouble. Come on. Ah! There goes my Salandit. One more. Come on. There we go. Perfect. It wasn't worth anything either. I love it. Okay, that was just free damage I took. That's fine. In the early game, it's not as bad to take free damage, so that's fine, because we can just get cheap potions and just do it that way. We're going to see if anybody has anything I want to teach them. I bet you they don't. I mean, I got bugs all over the place. They guaranteed don't, actually. Ether wouldn't hurt. Overquill is a Hisui evolution only. Yeah, and that's why we got the dark and the poison type. Yeah, that's, I think you have to get them independently because it is Hisuian instead of like Kantoian or whatever. Johtoian, I think, is what it comes from. I don't know too much about new Pokemon gens. Neither do I. I think Sandman's got your number on this one though. He's got the down low. He's got the know-how. He knows what's going on. I stopped at Gen 5. I stopped way before that. The last game that I played was Diamond. I think I said Platinum on one stream, but it was Diamond, the last game that I actually played. It was a fantastic game. I loved that game. But Diamond was the last game that I actually played, and then I got out of it for a long time, and now I'm back in it and don't know half of the mons I'm playing with. Also, the dark part is the important part of using them because the psychic resists while using poison. Yeah. Or rather, because the dark type, you can swap him in on a psychic attack and it won't even hurt him. Yeah, because it's awesome. Dark type and corrosion are kind of the way to beat all the poison's problems. I love Muck, but I just I didn't have the real estate to put him on the team. I'll get Malignant, that's fine. We didn't have great rewards there. And it's saving, there we go. Okay, that was a little bit of a long save there. Sinistea and Bulbasaur, okay, I like those guys. I can't catch them, but I like them. I will, you know what? I still think Malignant Chain is just a stronger move. I'll just do that and I'll crunch this poor teacup rather. He's gone. Only played beyond Gen 4, technically Gen 2 because Soul Silver in like 2024. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are starting to get back into it too, because Pokemon is a very popular franchise, and I've seen a lot more stuff in my feeds, and I don't tend to watch Pokemon-related stuff. So it's very weird, but it seems to be either coming back, or people realize that it was a fun game to begin with, and now they're just streaming it. And everybody else is just watching because that's what's going on. I guess I just... Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that's gone. Poor Salandit is dead. Oh yeah, you could have Venusaur. No, this is a trainer. Yeah. I could have... Oh, you're right. Never mind. That's what you're talking about. Right at the beginning, I could have gotten a Venusaur. That is a thing. I could... If I fail this run, Ghastly, I don't really like how Gengar plays, actually. I don't really like how flimsy he is. I don't like how, like, weak every move everything that can hit him, I don't like how much damage he takes. I think that's what it is. But Venusaur would have been amazing. Venusaur could have done so much work. I don't think X and Y had anything past it. Gen 5 was the last that had a sequel to the original games. Yeah, I wouldn't know about that. I know that Gen 4 had Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which I love. They're awesome. Gengar is a massive Carrymon, but a total glass cannon. Yeah, that's the right definition. That is the right way to describe him. But yeah, I know Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and there might have been a third one in that tier just because they tend to do that. But those two were basically going back to Kanto and doing all that stuff. Alakazam, yes. Alakazam is also really frail. Gengar at least resists, like he's immune to fighting and normal, but I don't find that they were really that big a problem to Alakazam either. Tauros kind of was, because he was physical and he was a monster and he could go faster than Alakazam, but most times, usually Alakazam could just bop him with like a Psyshock or something. Like, he's just out of the way. Get out of here. And I think he has Nasty Plot with one of his egg moves, or one of my egg moves that I have. So he just setup sweeps everything. Gengar is weak to Psychic, which is kind of what you bring him to counter. That's why I find that he's a really bad ghost type in general, because of that weakness. That weakness hurts a lot. I'm going to astonish this dude. Actually, I'm going to Floaty Fall, I meant. That dude, and I should just be able to bite this dude. That should get him out of here, because Quillfish is super fast, and Zubat is at least fast enough. Whoopsie. There we go. Love how Unova had literal aliens. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, we got our Kakuna. That's decent. Don't think they were ever explained either. I bet you they weren't. Like, Deoxys wasn't really explained even in the old games, in the super old games. So I bet you they just kind of gave up. They're just like, yeah, aliens are a thing. So it's just kind of a thing. I love that people just kind of accept that too. Like the people in the Pokemon universe just kind of accept that that's a thing. I'm gonna Crunch. I think that's good enough. I think we beat him with a Crunch, and then Zubat sets up and sweeps through the rest of the plains. Just easy mode. And actually, I mean, I could just... I'm gonna set up again. Whatever. Just get rid of this thing. There we go. And then we got 2 of these. Now we definitely sweep the entire place. Swords Dance on a Zubat. I have no idea what they were smoking on that one. Like, that's insane. Let's go Great Ball. We're fine. We're good. We can keep this out, and Salanda's dead, so I guess we can't keep him out. I'll just Floaty Fall everything in the game. I'm going to bite this Zigzagoon, and if he lives, he might have pickup. We'll catch him. I think that's a smart move. Obviously, Poochyena gone. Oh, Covet. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to Pokey. He's not that tough to catch. He has Gluttony. He's useless. Get out of here. Throw him back in the cage. I mean, that sounded horrible. I mean, we are technically using, like animals in underground fights. So I don't know. Actually, it's above ground fights. The Pokemon universe is weird. I think I have max stats Bidoof. I don't need to catch any more of those. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And we're going to do the same thing with this. Maybe catch the Poochie. I missed. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. All right, we'll try it again. There we go. Wow, that Bidoof took that hit like a champion. That's incredible. Jeez. And Poochyena, I can catch him. And Caterpie, well, whatever. It's Caterpie. I mean, we're not doing a bug run here. I just caught him and he's just kind of hanging out there. I always forget to take Mons off the team. You know me. But I think what I can do is I can check out their items. I'm just going to catch this because Poochyena's terrible, so he's not going to break out. There's no way. That's fine. I'm going to check their items and see if they have anything. And then we can get rid of them anytime we find a new poison. Found the Dex entry for Eligem. I don't know how to pronounce that. LY Gem. Rumors of its origin are linked to a UFO crash site in the desert 50 years ago. Oh, Roswell, New Mexico. Gotcha. I see what you're doing. I see what's going on. We have nothing. They don't have anything. That's fine. And, Iron Tail might be... That's pretty bad, actually. I'm going to get the Super Pot. Super Pot, free heal. I mean, Zubat is just kind of sweeping, so I don't think we really need to worry too much. I would like to catch a Meowth. Actually, I should have bid a different one because we're actually faster with the Quillfish than the Zubat. It needs Crobat to outspeed. Crobat's so fast. He's like 130 base. He's insane. I'll just Swords D again, and I will bite to hopefully catch this for its pickup. Because I'll just turn off his evolution. Just make him pick stuff up in the background for us. That's fine. There we go. Okay, he's pickup. Perfect. I think he only has pickup or technician, if I remember. So that's pretty decent. We'll get rid of Metapod because I can guarantee he's not poison. I don't know about that other bug, honestly. We need Fell Stinger. It's so good. Poison Sting can go. It's so good. And we can get our max revive, so that's decent. I just want to see what this evolves into. I think he's Psychic, isn't he? Does he evolve into Psychic? No, he's Vivillon. Never mind, he evolves into Flying. Okay, then he's not a thing. That's fine. That's cool. I still like him for our bug run. I think he's pretty good, but we don't need him for this run. And X accuracy would be nice to have. Max revive is essential. We need to get that guy back. So we'll get the Zubat, keep him in. Quillfish, I'm going to get him out of there just because I don't want him to die. I think he needs to stay alive. We can get rid of this thing here. And if we don't kill it, would a Core Enforcer kill the Meowth? I don't think it would. Honestly, I think Core Enforcer's not that good without that ability, so I don't think it would kill Meowth. But still, that's fine. I just throw ball. I don't care. I just throw a ball right away. So we'll throw him on the team, and we'll have 2 pickup mons sitting there until we get poison. Because weirdly, with our last poison run, we found that like poison types didn't tend to pop up all that much. Super lure. That's fine. It's a massive Zigzagoon. Let's floaty fall and kill him instantly. Bop! That was so easy. We were so boosted. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to go to the lake because there's so many shinies there. Metro does have poison, but Lake, I think, also has poison, doesn't it? Looks like in the anime, Clefairy had a spaceship. That's amazing. Is that actually in the first season, too? Because I feel like it was when they went to Mount Moon. Mount Moon. I feel like that was. Lake, all right. I gotta see. I've got my biomes up. I'm gonna check Lake to see if we've got any poison there. I think we do. We have. Okay. Well, we have. Okay. Well, we have none. Okay, that's unfortunate. But maybe it leads somewhere else. It leads to Swamp. Swamp does have poisons. Okay, so we can actually do the long game on this one, and we can get I don't know Ekans, Arbok. They're not great. Toxicroak is good. Episode 62. That feels very early. Drapion is actually there too, actually. Ooh, that's pretty decent. And also Galarian Slowbro. Yeah, there's a ton of poison in the swamp. It makes sense. We'll go to the lake because that way we can get the shinies on the way to getting poisons. I think that's the best way to do it. And then we start off with actual poison types. But yeah, I feel like that's a little early in the anime to have that. So I feel like that was probably first or second. Like, it was Kanto, I think, was definitely the thing. This guy here. I could learn his move, in which case we would get a 90 poison move right off the bat. Metro and Lab are options too for poison. Yes, I do like going to Lab, mostly because I have an infatuation with Mewtwo and I haven't caught it and I really want to catch it. But yes, we got to go there. He's got a really good poison move. He's got a good poison move. He's got a terrible poison move, but he's also not a special. Metro leads to Slum, which is another area you could get poisons, yeah. I think if we were going to get anything for now, Zubat gets Fang next level. I keep forgetting if it's 14 or 15, but I'm 14 already and I don't have it. The first episode Clefairy was featured in. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. I didn't realize they had a spaceship, but that's been a while. I don't think I need Rev Dance because, I mean, technically Zubat can take some advantage of it, but I might just get this guy and have him on the team and just, you know, catch him. That's fine. Jungle has Shroodle. That's a great mon. I love that. Just the name. I gotta look him up, actually. Shroodle. I want to see who he is. Oh, yeah, it's that dude. I forgot about him. He's so goofy looking. I love him. What is he? He's poison and normal. That's weird. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess. I mean, he's a shrew, so it makes sense. But still, very weird typing. Do we want that one is the question. We don't technically need it to beat Ghost because we have a dark type. So it is an interesting one to catch, and I might not have it on the team. So if we get to Jungle, we'll just catch it for fun. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this, and I'm gonna get Swords Dance. I'm just gonna get this way because we don't need him, honestly. I need to go into summary to see what he's got because it always like hides it behind. Hey, that's something there, right there. That's the little bug that we might be able to fix. It's a small thing. It's just funny to me. Defense, special defense, that's okay. Got a decent stat up, that's fine. All right, I want to catch every Magikarp I see, and we can just bop this Marill. I already have a huge power Marill, so I'm already okay on that front. I'm going to Swords D up, and we'll just Malignant Chain this poor Marill. He's gone. Like, I didn't even think there was a chance. There was no way. That's like 200% of his health. And we'll just throw Pokeball until we catch it, because you can't touch us. I mean, it's awesome. But I want to get a full stats Magikarp for my water run, because once I get Gyarados in there, everything, like that shit's going to go down. It's going to get crazy in there. Gyarados is insanity. I love him. We are preparing for a rival fight, and Zubat, for some reason, took over as the main Mon on my team because he's awesome. I'll get the X attack. I think I'm not prepared for it yet. So I'll keep these guys. That's fine. We will Floaty Fall. I don't really need either of these. We'll just get rid of them. That's fine. I could catch them hoping they have better stats, but I don't really need them. And Absorb. It's terrible. At least Astonish has some small use right now. So there is that. Whereas Absorb, I don't think I would ever use it. I need the power points, actually. This is a really good move, and I really want it to get more. Oh, we have 2 Magikarps. I'm going to get rid of the one that can fight back. I'll just Floaty Fall him, and we will just Ember him if he manages to survive somehow. Oh, never mind. We go first. Perfect. Salandit's fast. I like that. I kind of like Salandit, even though he's not taking... Like, he's not doing too much just yet. But I think that's mostly because of the fact that I haven't built him up yet. He's got to be good. But we got 1 more speed on our Magikarp at home. That's good. And I could grab the lure in the off chance that we find a Suicune. I don't know. I don't even think it'll spawn this early in the game. But we'll try it. All right, so we got the rival. This should be a terrible / good fight, and I'm not sure which one is going to be. We're going to Swords Up. Oh, and he's... Okay, we're going to Swords Up. Okay, Confide. Special attack. Oh, we're going to... Could we Swords again? Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. No pain, no gain. Risk it for the biscuit. Boom, we sweep the entire thing. Zubat's fast. And we're actually very close to, we don't need, we got Malignant Chain. We really don't need that. Do I keep Poison Gas on this team? I wonder about that, because I could keep that, or I could go Poison Fang, which at least Toxics them. So that is an option there. We still kind of have our poison thing, but I think our poison setup mons are also the ones who take advantage of poison. So I don't really need it. Poison Fang inflicts toxic. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's really good. And Malignant Chain, we have too few of them to really rely on it. I'm going to get that. It's just so good. We have a Beedrill. Yes, 395 base stat total coming in at ya. The biggest Beedrill of all. I do love that in order to keep him like balanced, they made him 495 with the Mega, and then they just ate all of his defense. Like everything on his defense and special defense is just gone. If you look at him, if you fart in his general direction, he'll explode. Mega Beedrill is an option. Twin Needle's actually an okay bug move. It's not great. Attack Order's way better. I don't think we need this, actually. Oh, this can poison. Never mind. We'll take this. We'll take this over Poison Sting because it's terrible. Because we can actually poison. I forgot. That's why Twin Needle was so good. Payday. No, we're not using them. So that's fine. No, we don't need that. We're basically just keeping them there to catch things, or to get things for us. Cloth kind of bodies me, but I have +4. I'm going to Floaty Fall, see what it... Okay, that's decent. Can he flinch? Can he flinch? Come on, just be flinchy. Wow, he's got so much... He flinched! He's... Oh, we're gone! He's so much faster! Poor Zubat. Why not try our grass poison types? We have Oddish, we have Bellsprout, we have Pets Loving It, Bulbasaur, yeah! Pets It Lovingly, Bulbasaur, Pets Loving It, Pets It Lovingly, Bulbasaur. I do think Bulbasaur is the best option we would have if we fail this run. I think that he's a really decent one. Baneful was our contact. Okay, hit me. Ah, he didn't. He just threw a rock at me. It's pretty mean of him. Oh, wow, he's so fast. Oh, he's so fast, but I'm so strong. There we go, he's gone. Minimize. We didn't really want that on this guy. We have a very specific moveset on this guy. Fury Cutter is... attack order's better. I'm not even gonna bother with Fury Cutter. It would require 4 turns before it starts doing more damage. It's not better. Baneful. Yeah, let's do this. Don't confusion. Okay, perfect. He hit me. That's decent. Now we got that building up. I'm gonna crunch him. Ooh. Oh, I just kill him with a crunch. Okay. Okay, never mind. Quillfish is really strong. We have Eviolite, which is only good on the Meowth. I don't think the Zubat is even good with that. I actually like Victreebel. I like the underdogs. Victreebel's cool. I love his look. He's really cool looking. I guess we just get the revive. I mean, we get the revive on this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Because that's kind of still our guy to sweep stuff. Salandit is not going to appreciate this. I think Quillfish just protects itself this turn. So we'll keep the Salandit out. Zubat can do some work. Hopefully he's not targeted because that'll hurt. I will Baneful and poison whatever touches me. So that's decent. And, oh, it didn't get him. Oh, okay, he went for the other. That's perfect. All right, Crunch probably kills. I think he's probably stronger than Zubat, honestly. I think he's stronger. I think we do this. We'll get rid of that Goldeen. Kill him, Quillfish. Come on, buddy. You're very powerful. Ah, the Zubat went down. Quillfish wasn't faster. And he wouldn't have killed him anyway. Oh my goodness. At this point, I'll just bite and I'll just go all out. Boop. I should have sent in Salandit. I didn't realize he'd outspeed. I guess I don't know his stats. I need to check him out. Just out of curiosity. We're going to check him out and see. I need to go down to him. I need to go Dex. We're going to check his Evos. 117 base. Yeah, it's pretty fast. And he's a special attacker too. Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. I want to know how he does and what he does. At this point, we're at 172 friendship. Never mind. I thought I was going to need to give this candy to him for friendship's sake, but he's at 172 well dead. Maybe we just give it to someone else. Our Quillfish would not be upset to have that. I think that's a good idea. Let's go with that. And that way we still got a sweeper. Meryl, oh, he's going to get bopped. He's going to get destroyed. I will crunch this thing and malignant chain that one. Jeez, it's such a monstrous move. Like, it's incredible that that's an egg move for Salandit. That's just insane. I love Will-O-Wisp. That's actually a really good way of beating the boss, is inflicting a burn. But we're going to take the XP charm because we kind of need it right now. We need to get a little better. Wishy-washy. Hopefully he's not the what is it, schooling form, which will be a problem. No, he's good. Perfect. We'll just crunch him. We'll malignant this guy. Should... Really? Okay. I'm surprised Azumarill took that. And we're not dead. I could catch him. I'm not going to. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to get rid of this thing. I'll just Poison Fang him. That's fine. I didn't want to take the risk. Like, Salandit is kind of necessary for our team right now. So we kind of need to keep him alive. Decent, decent. And T-Wave isn't bad. I just want to see. Salandit can learn it. I think his moveset is pretty much determined. I don't really want to do that with him. We could get that. I think I'm going to get the Pokeball, though. I think this is fine. Actually, we have a trainer fight coming up. I should have thought about that. Didn't think about it. Oh, well. Oh, well. And I should have healed up, too. I'm doing all the bad moves. Beedrill, get in there. Tag in. He's going to get popped. He's going to get decimated. Just in case they hit me, I'm going to go this. And we will... 1,000 Arrows is good. Attack Order should kill... Maybe the Vaporeon. He's kind of specially tanky, I think. I don't know if he's physically tanky. We'll try it. We'll try it. Bouncy Bub, decent. Oh, he's very defensive. Oh, he's very defensive. He's a monster. All right, let's try to hit him first. We'll get him. He healed up. That's annoying. How did he get faster? I didn't realize he would sped Quillfish. That's impressive. He shouldn't outspeed Salandit. There's no way, right? We're going to throw everything we got at him, including a malignant chain. Ah, no, I hit the wrong one. I was outspeeding him too. That's the worst part. Ah, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. All right, we know we outspeed. I kind of misplayed that one. And he kills me. Okay, that's fine. Huh. I know I misplayed that one. I know how to beat this guy. I kind of screwed that one up. It's all right. We got this. I will go ahead and leave the Quillfish and the Salandit. We will Baneful, and I will Malignant him. There we go. This should do Toxic. That's decent. So, unfortunately, Salandit's dead, but we get the Toxic off, which is good. Vaporeon should die now. Hopefully. It should be good. We're going to crunch him. We're going to attack order him. We're going to get him out of here because he's going to heal himself. So we need to do the damage. And now Toxic kills him. Beedrill's dead. I'm not liking our chances already. This is sounding way worse. And Spikes. Yeah, no, we don't need that. This is a really bad setup, honestly. Bite. This is the problem with having the setup mods is you got the moves at the end. I'll Baneful Bunk and wait him out a little. That's fine. He gets a little poison. We could Fell Sting twice and probably kill. I'm going to crunch once. Okay, perfect. He's gone. I need to revive my team. Wow. We are in trouble. Salandit is terrible in this zone. Zubat might not carry this by himself, too. I think I gotta go with Salandit. I think he's the better one. I think he's the better one for now. we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use a cheap potion. And we'll heal up Quill as well. Two times. We'll do it 2 times. And then we'll go Soothe Bell on, I think Quill, actually. I think he's probably the best one. And now we got the gym leader. I should have actually done another revive. I should have wasted all the money. This is fine. That's annoying. Solanda, I think we just lost that one. I think we just lost this one. I have to bite him and flinch. He flinched. I gotta get one more. He flinched again. Crunch kills. There we go. That's a cheesy way to win that one. That shouldn't have happened that way. There's no way that should have happened. I don't think we outspeed Beweasel, but we'll baneful him. It's such a broken move. I love it. It's so cheap, and his synergy is so perfect for it. We'll just Fell Sting. I'm surprised we outspeed, actually. Fell Sting should kill. Come on. Oh, he swapped out. He swapped out. Baneful. Come on. Come on. Peck? Nah, that would have been great. Crunch should kill twice. That's fine. We're good. I'll just crunch him to death. Okay, that was decent. That was pretty decent. Brine. He doesn't really need that. And I think his moves right now are doing us better work. So we'll take that. Sweet Scent, never. I don't ever take Sweet Scent. I don't know if it's good, but I just never take it. It's just not a thing. But we beat Wake. Now we get a reset. So much money spent, but at least he gave us all our money back. All right, we're going to Swamp. Swamp is the place to be. Swamp is where we're going to get stuff. Merciless costs 30, right? Merciless costs... Yes, it does cost 30. You're right. Yes. Yep. Because we just checked that one out. So we got a Poison Wooper and we got an Ekans. I think we take that Wooper for the ground coverage. I think that's a good idea. Do you switch Quillfish? I think he's good. I will swap Beedrill because he ain't good. But I think we catch that Wooper. That's probably our best guy. Ekans is nice for glares, but that's all he's nice for, honestly. And neither one of these guys has anything, so that's fine. So we didn't even get anything. So I think we can probably crunch this thing and probably not die. And Floaty Fall should not kill either one. Oh, actually, Wooper might be a little frail. I don't know. Magnezone is a problem at the moment, except for Salazzle. Like, yeah, Wooper's got to be our catch because Wooper can wall the Magnezone. And what we're getting, Rage? Get out of here. Rage doesn't even need to be a thing. Okay, perfect. That's excellent. Catch him. And it's a critical. There's no way. Excellent. The stats leave a little bit to be desired, but the nature's okay. He at least does the job. He does the job. We're fine. I want to see if we got anything. I don't think we do because we have to... The Mons have to have stuff, I think, if you want to pick something up from them. So we'll get rid of this Meowth. That's fine. Now we have at least a decent Mon on the team. I could prepare for the very long game with Zinc. But at that point, who takes? Who takes? I just want to see. I'm going to compare their current. We have no special defensive wall at all. I think Beedrill's the best right now. That's the worst. Quillfish is actually the best right now. But that's not to say that he's good at it. He's 65. Like, he's a really bad special defender. Considering they won't get anything, I think I just take the Rogue Ball and try for a better Mon for it. Let's just go for it. And we got Clodsire, which is another... That's the evolution. So that's interesting. Keep these same guys out. That's fine. He got an Intimidation. Ooh, Intimidation. All right, so I want to see here. I want to see what his evolution can get. He is... Wow, he's massive special defense. I should have used it on him. I didn't even think about that. That's impressive. Okay, that is actually his good thing. We do have a special wall. Okay, we could catch this Clodsire and just get past everything. I could catch the Ekans too. I don't really think he's that good though. I think we just go for this and we just kill him off. And we try for the Claude. Because he might have better stats than what we have, and we do need this guy. And he flinched. I'm going to Baneful, and I'm going to do it again. I think we need a little more damage. I don't want to waste too much of our Mons. He flinched again. Perfect. I'm going to grade him. That's not good. Come on. Perfect. There we go. All right. Much better stats. Way better stats, and up defense, down Spadef. That's a terrible nature, but, I mean, the stats are so much better. I think this is the one to take. We'll take this guy. We'll get rid of our current Whoop. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Meowth because we don't need him for anything. He's kind of in the way. And that way, regardless, we might get a better nature later on or something. We don't need Quick Guard. Nobody needs Quick Guard. Quick Guard's terrible. So we'll do this. We get Nasty Plot. Salandit can learn it. Ooh, that'd be mean. He's such a massive special attack. I get rid of Poison Fang for that, actually. Because I need to keep that slot free for a fire move. So I have to keep Ember. So I think this is the way we do it, and we make him our sweeper because he's so fast. He's so fast. This will be decent. I don't know if he gets this normally. He feels like he should, but we'll do this. This is a really good plot right there. And Shellos, Poliwag, I don't really care about either one of them, but we will just crunch them. I'm just going to hit them and see what happens. If something survives, we'll catch it. We'll just mack it every turn. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw a Great Ball. There we go. We'll catch him. That's fine. That nature is actually decent for our Poliwrath if I ever decide to use him in a run. So that's okay. It's not the worst thing I could have gotten. Could use more Pokies, I guess. I could actually, would Rare Candy level him right now? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure he's 22. He is. Okay, we're gonna level him right now. We're gonna get ourselves a Golbat so we actually have a chance to keep up with some of these Evolve Mons. Because Golbat's a pretty mean customer. I like him. I love this guy. Another Clodsire. We could try for a third Clodsire to see what we get. I just think that's funny, but we'll do it. We'll do it. That's fun. All right, we're gonna Baneful, and I'm gonna actually. I think Baneful probably would be enough. We have enough of them. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Floaty Fall and see what I do to the Gulpin. It should kill him. It doesn't. Ooh, interesting. All right, we will crunch that, and I'll Floaty this guy. There we go. And now I outspeed because Golbat is evolved, so it's decent enough. So that's okay. I will throw a Great. Let's see what happens. Okay, perfect. That's actually interesting. He's really slow, though. I don't think I take this one. I think I send him home. I think the other one is better. And Golbat immediately evolves because he got Insane Friendship. So yeah, we got a Crobat. Our final Evo. He should be able to carry us for a little bit. At least until I get... And Cross Poison's good. Ooh. Cross Poison's better than Astonish. Let's get rid of that. But he should be able to carry us until I get the Sandile... Whatever, the Salazzle, I think it is. Fully evolved. Clodsire wants to learn Yawn. I guess it's better than Slam. Like, Slam's a terrible move. I can't believe they still have that in the game. I'll just get rid of it. Even Tackle's more reliable. I could get the Super Lure, which actually might be a really good idea in this area. Because we can at least get some better choices. Plasma. Are these guys psychic? I bet you they are. Oh, they're just random stuff. Okay, that's fine. Plasma's just random. I'm going to Baneful, and I'm going to Swords D it up. This will be easy. This is going to be a sweep. He's going to actually, Cubchoo's going to hurt me. Oh, really? He didn't. Okay, that's interesting. All right, then we'll hurt that. Actually, I'm going to, if he lives, I'm going to Fell Sting. I'm going to Cross Poison him. I didn't think he was going to live, but if he had lived, we would have gotten him there. So that would have been decent. Beedrill wants to learn Pursuit. No, Pursuit's terrible. All right, here's our new Clodsire. We have another Clodsire. He's probably going to be the guy to go. I just got to be sure I'm getting rid of the right one. I'm not too concerned. I'm going to get rid of him soon. We don't need two of them. And Fell Stinger, Cross Poison. Okay, he wasn't going to live. I didn't think he would. Like, that was another one where I figured he was gone. So that's perfect. XP Charm. He's cute. We'll keep the one. We're keeping the one. Yeah, we don't need two, but we'll keep the one, and we'll keep the good one. I'll give it the XP. I'll get the XP Charm. Ooh, Marshtomp. Ooh, that's not too shabby right there. Quillfish. Clodsire is also water, isn't he? No, he's Poison Ground. Never mind. He's Poison Ground, so we would have... That's Water Ground. We can't take him. I could still catch him for the sake of having him as a starter, to get his starter boosted up a little bit. That is still a thing. I'll Baneful. I will Floaty Fall on this. Get it out of here. We should be able to survive any one hit if he decides to hit the Crobat. Barb Barrage is awesome. I'll keep Crunch, right? Crunch is probably a better move. Let's go for it. This is fine. And do we evolve at level 35 knowing Barb Barrage? Is that how that worked? I think that is how it worked. I will Crunch and I will Swords it up. There we go. Perfect. That's at least a little damage. It was super effective, which is terrifying. But I think we catch with a Great. Let's go for it. Poor Quillfish. He's dead. Quillfish is gone, and Salandit doesn't appreciate that. I'm going to send out our useless Clodsire. Our useless Clodsire. I'm going to send out the one we're getting rid of. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. We caught him with a Pokeball. Every Pokeball is good. All right, so that's a big stat boost for his defense. That's decent. Send him home, obviously, but that's cool. That's decent. I like it. Nope, we're good. We're good. Acro. Actually, I think I sent out our good Clodsire too. That was the worst part. Acrobatics is a really monstrous move on Crobat. Beedrill not so much because he's not flying type. I think Crobat doesn't get... He's got Floaty Fall though. Actually, because I want him to have held items, Floaty Fall is probably a better move. I think this is probably more decent for us. So that's fine. In that case, should I give the Acro to Beedrill? Would that be a good idea? I guess, like, I probably wouldn't put anything on him. Maybe. I might just get the Great Ball, though, honestly. No, I'm gonna get the Acro. I think Acro is probably a good idea for now. I think that's a good idea for now, and we have too much bug stuff. We can get rid of String Shot. That's pretty terrible. We'll get rid of that. That way we actually have a decent coverage. We found a chest. We're gonna open it. We always open it. You found just some normal tools. Okay, whatever, that's fine. We got a revive for our Quillfish. It was cheap. Timpole. Does he become water ground or water poison? I don't know. I don't think he becomes water poison. I think he's just a water ground. I feel like that's what he is. Is this the one? He is our good one. This is actually our decent stats one. Yeah, I ended up throwing our decent stats one into the fire. All right, we'll send him out. We'll send the crappy one out. We'll send the terrible one. And we will... Poison Tail's so much better than what our good one has. I'll Poison Tail if he lives. He's he could be caught. If he die, he die. That's fine. That's fine. Bubble Beam. Ooh, big Bubble Beam. It's time for a Pokeball. There we go. Easy. Okay. That's fine. I just want to see. I want to see if he evolves into Palpitoad, which is ground. I thought so. I wasn't sure, but I thought so. There we go. And Lepaberry would not hurt for our Salandit. He's kind of sitting back there doing stuff, but at least we'll have him for later. Quagsire, Psyduck, I don't really care to catch either of these. That's fine. I'll just Toxic Spikes just in case. We're coming on to 40, but we've already done our thing there, so I think we're fine. And I'll Floaty Fall this guy because he'll do the most work. And he still kills, doesn't he? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. So we got Toxic Spikes. We'll get more up. We'll get another Floaty Fall for a crit, for a flinch rather. Oh, he threw water at me. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like Clodsire's ability, actually. I wonder if this one has it. He has Poison Point. I kind of want Water Absorb, honestly. I kind of feel like that would be better for our team. I don't know. I got to change that ability up at some point. Clodsire should be easy to kill with the rest of our team on that training event, so we might just do that. Salandit is... When does he evolve again? There's so much stuff I don't know about this. 33. That's so far away. I'll get Quillfish out there. Go, buddy. All right, we're going to crunch him. We outspeed. We're going to floaty him. So this should... Okay, perfect. That Psyduck had no defense. None whatsoever. He's gone. And this thing's gone. Perfect. All right. So we're sweeping through. We're on to 40. Quillfish is evolving. That's super cool. Decent. Knowing... he had to know Barb Barrage, and I think he had to be like, what, 29? Because I think he was 28 when we sent him out. Yeah, he used to be 29. Okay, perfect. Beedrill wants to learn Focus Energy. He's got good moves, actually. If it wasn't for the fact that he's a Beedrill, I mean, that's a thing. So Clodsire, we can get rid of Tackle. I know we can only hit things that are that Poison can hit now, but that's fine. I'm going to have to get a Super Pot for our Crobat and a potion, 2 potions for our Overquill. We actually have a really good starter setup there. The Clodsire, I'll at least keep him alive for sacrifice fodder, and it's a Quagsire. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I guess Crobat to deal with that. I mean, he's probably pretty easy to deal with. I'll just Swords a couple of times. He can't kill this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Aqua Tail, he missed. What an idiot. I'm wondering if you want to try for Poison Dragon Scralp Dragalge if this leads to C. It might lead to C? I don't remember. Does it have a chance? I feel like it does. Because I feel like I've come through here and not gone to C before. Oh, we got Graveyard and Tall Grass. That's a problem. That's an issue. Okay, I'm going to check those up. I'm going to see what we get from either of these zones, because that's kind of a thing. And it is Tall Grass and Graveyard. So we're going to... Wow, there's so many places. I love this game. I love how much, like, extra stuff you can do. There's so much replayability to it. All right, so we can get Ghosts. Yeah, we could get... You just mentioned it as soon as I found them. You're like, yeah, Ghastly, bro. All right, so we could get Ghastly. which is not the worst option in the world. I will admit he is good. I just think that he's just too flimsy to the things I want to counter using him. But yes, he is still a thing. We get the Nido line if we go the other route. So that's another ground option. And we also get grass options too. And bug, but whatever. Bug is just a bad type. Bug is just a terrible type. All right, so it's between grass or just better, basically getting a better version of our what is it? Our Clodsire with Nidoking. Or we can get a ghost. That is an option. Crobat, hard walls fighting. We don't have anything that really hard walls normal types. So what are we thinking? Do we go for the Ghastly or do we go for the Vileplume Nidoking? Because that's an option there. Those are what we got. And I'm thinking, honestly, either one wouldn't hurt this team right now. I'm just thinking, what would grass deal with? Grass deals with water, which is actually a weakness of ours, to be fair. Maybe grass is better at this point. Because Ghastly doesn't do anything that we have to have done. I don't think. Psychic, we wall that, so we're fine. I think we got to go for the tall grass, honestly. I think we got to go in there. As much as I'd love to get a Ghastly, a Mega Gengar, we don't have the luck for that. Let's be real. I don't think Nidoking has a Mega, but we have a... I want to see... We can't check our party at the screen. I really, I think it's tall grass. It's kind of unfortunate. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. Yeah, I think we need that grass type. I really think he does a lot of work. The Nidorino, we also have to catch him. So that's really good, because Nidoking is at least a decent mon. He's not the best, but he's got good type coverage, and he's a decent attacker. So we'll go with this. Overquill, fine, that's fine. And what was the, I was going to check Clodsire. I was going to check his base stats. Yeah, he's at 430, and he's super slow. Like, he's insanely slow. So I don't know. I feel like he's a thing. He doesn't evolve anymore, does he? Paldean Wooper. No, he doesn't evolve anymore. He's just kind of there. He's just a guy. He just does stuff. He's our special wall. That's pretty much it. And we could keep him for now if we don't get a grass type, which could actually help be the special wall. I think that's a thing. I will floaty fall that and crunch. That shouldn't kill. That shouldn't kill the Nidorino. If he dies to this, he's not worth catching. Okay, he wasn't worth catching to begin with. Never mind. Never mind. He wasn't good enough. Clodsire wants to learn Poison Jab, which is just better than Poison Tail, isn't it? Actually, Poison Tail has a better crit chance, but this is fine. We'll do this. This is good. We got this and Poison Tail. Nice. I got more Pokies. That's fine. I feel like this might have been the bad option, considering how few things we're actually getting out of it. But, actually, you know what? I'm going to floaty this, and I'm going to Fell Stinger that. Oh, Bug Bite. Ooh, Bug Bite. I mean, I don't really use the Ghastly the way it should be used, I don't think. So I'm guess it's fine. It's okay. I would prefer to get a Grass type anyway, because it would cover one of our major weaknesses in water. Pin Missile, do we need this? No, we don't need this. This is fine. We're good. Venoshock, I'm almost certain we don't need this on a Beedrill. Yeah, he's pretty bad at special attack, and he gets way worse, doesn't he? I think he gets way worse when he becomes Mega, so we won't get that. We'll pick it up later if he doesn't, and if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's good at it. We'll go to... Oh, actually, those are pretty good IVs. We'll go to Mega, and... Yeah, he's a 15 special attack. I said his defense has dropped. His special attack drops is what I really meant. His real defense and his special attack. His special D stays pretty decent. That's kind of surprising. Maybe we get lucky and run into Fezandipity. What is that? Is that actually a combo mon that you have? Or is that actually a thing? It is a real thing, apparently. Fezandipity. Okay. Okay, that's weird. That is a Poison Fairy. That would be incredible. Oh, that would be so good. Is he actually in the grass here? I didn't even see him if he was. Boss, ultra rare. I don't see him there. It would be nice. I don't know where he spawns. I gotta check him up, actually. I'm gonna look him up. Fezandipity. He's such a weird mon. I'm gonna have to do it Google-wise. Fezandipity. Other people have looked him up too, it's clear. I think they running him for this for the poison run. He spawns in the ancient ruins as an ultra rare. Ooh, or a super rare boss. Okay, that's actually kind of a good one. Maybe the scientist can give it to us if we're lucky. Yeah, I don't trust that guy. I think he's probably screwing with us. I think he's lying. He's a deceiver. But we could potentially get it if we go to the psychic route. Now that's a super dangerous route to go to, but Overquill does exist. So there is that. I think probably, do we need to catch anybody up? Maybe Beedrill, but he's kind of lame anyway. What are we at? Salandit could use that. Egg Voucher is okay, but I could get the Salandit going. And I think that's probably a better option. All right, so we bop the Nidorino with an Overquill Crunch. So I think I'll do this. I'm gonna floaty, whoops. I could cross poison the Nidorino and try to catch him and try to bop the Ninetales in one shot. Okay, that did very little. Oh, he's doing that stuff. I see what you're up to. Okay. There we go. So he's low enough. I'm gonna try, and Ninetales is gone. And Nidorino kind of sucks. It's Nidoking that's really good. Yeah, he can't even resist a Pokeball, but that's good attack. Oh wow, we maxed out attack. That is very decent. Nature Quirky, that's fine. Poison Point, that's fine. I think that's decent. I think we put this guy on the team and get rid of our second Clodsire. Let's see what we got here. He's the Water Absorber. That's such a good ability too. Because of our ground typing, that actually would give us an immunity and a heal instead of a weakness. Do we want that instead of this one? The stats on this one are so much better, but this one has the ability we really need. He's also a little faster, but who cares? It's not great. Actually, I think we get rid of this one because we can change that ability later. So we'll try to change the Clodsire's ability. I think that's the way to go, but that Water Absorb is decent. That's a decent option. So what do we got here? What do we got? Nugget? No, it's all garbage. I guess Nugget's fine. It's not the worst thing we could get. A little bit of extra money. This is fine. We'll floaty. He's gone. Ah, it missed again. It missed again. He's hardening up. He's getting stronger. All right, he's gone. He's gone. Crobat wants to learn Bite. I think Poison Fang is still probably better. The only thing is this gives us the ability to hit ghosts if we take Bite, which actually doesn't hurt. We can do Floaty Fall too, which wouldn't hurt either. Floaty Fall is actually more powerful, isn't it? Because that would be 135 versus 120, because it would be stab. So I think Floaty Fall is just better. Bite is only for the flinches, but we have flinches on Floaty Fall. So I don't think we need Bite on Crobat anymore, which is weird to say. It's kind of cool. We'll just Pokeball. Just get a Pokey. All right, this is fine. We can deal with this. I will bop him, and I will maybe get a crit? Maybe get a crit and bop him? I'm not sure. No crit. A crit wouldn't have killed either. That's the worst part. Decent enough. All right, there we go. We got rid of him. And Assurance. That's not super great because we're pretty fast. And I don't know. I don't really even want to take damage with that, honestly. Taking damage hurts. We will heal this up, and we'll just keep going. Oh, Shiny Vulpix! Oh, that's neat. I would love to have caught that Nidoqueen, but Shiny Vulpix definitely wins out. All right, we have to be careful with this one. I'm going to Floaty Fall, and I'm going to Baneful Bunk. Come on, just hit him. Just hit the guy who's defending. Okay, that hurt a lot, actually. I got a Floaty Fall, and I'm going to Fell Sting, because I'm sure that that'll kill the Nidoqueen, but actually, is it 0.25? It's 0.5. Okay, so ground does not resist bug, which is really decent. That's good. It still doesn't kill. Oh, Crobat's taking so many hits. He's taking so much damage. All right, we're going to Baneful Bunk again, just in case he goes for the Overquill. I really need to catch that shiny Vulpix. That thing looks so cool, too. I mean, it's a little yellow, but it's really cool. Should it be replaced with Toxic? We do want this, don't we? We want this instead of Crunch? Do we want Toxic Spikes or do we want Crunch coverage? That's a good question. I feel like we can set up already with the Baneful Bunk, but that's not too bad. Yeah, we got a shiny there. That's pretty decent. 1 second. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay. The worst part is I actually have a be right back screen and I just never use it. So that's even funnier. If we want the Toxic Spikes, we could set up and take the Crunch out of the mix. That might be a thing. Or we could get rid of the Baneful Bunk, because that wouldn't hurt either, because they both do the same thing. Toxic Spikes might be better than Baneful Bunker. Actually, I think I'll do that. I think that I want to keep the Crunch for that coverage, because he does so much damage with a good Crunch. I'm going to do that and get rid of the Baneful, because it's too much double dipping. You can always memory later. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're already ready to go. I'm going to send out the Salandit, and I'm going to just set up a row of Toxic Spikes for the future. We'll just do that, because the Vulpix is not going to do that much damage. I could actually do... I mean, he's probably got Flash Fire. I'm not going to even hit him. I'll throw Great. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right. We got a shiny Vulpix in the first ball. That is decent. I like that. I might use him in the run, actually. That's perfect. So he's on the team. And we get Incinerate. Ooh. Decent. Salandit's getting some moves. And we can get more Pokeball at this point. 46, 50. We didn't have a gym battle, so we could potentially catch something on 50 here. So that's the thing. I think the only thing I need is the Rotom. Pokemon Rangers. Actually, not a bad team to send against them. Incinerate kills them, and I could just... I mean... Oh, actually, the Toxic Spikes went away. That's annoying. They have 2 Mons? Do they have any more? I'm not sure. I'm going to just Crunch and just do the damage to this thing. Oh, okay. Kill my poor little Salandit. That's unfortunate. Clodsire, get out there. Use Toxic Spike, use Poison. I don't know. Guessing Roserade absorbed them. Yeah. I think because it's a trainer fight, the Toxic Spikes just disappeared. Yeah, because it didn't even say it. Barb Barrage should kill. This should be fine. Oh, we flinched. Ah, that's annoying. Are you kidding me? I could set up another row, honestly, but I'm just going to Poison Jab just in case they flinch him out again. Yeah, they killed him. That flinch was a real problem. I can't believe he didn't go for a Grass Move or something just to do some damage. So we got Sludge Wave. That's a terrible move for this Mon, isn't it? Because he's a physical attacker. I think this is fine. We'll get rid of it. Toxic Spikes on the Beedrill. He's not a setup Mon. Nope, we got enough Toxic Spike users. Double Kick, that's fine. We'll get rid of Fury Attack because it's garbage. His moveset is horrible, Nidorinos. He's just basically there because once we get that ground typing, he's going to be a really good Mon. So we'll get Beedrill out there. We'll Poison Jab. We will 1,000 Arrows. Oh my goodness. Of course he went and immediately kills it. All right, he's not outspeeding Crobat. He's killed like all of our team. We're going to go for a Cross Poison. There we go. Okay, get him out of here. That dude right there. Oh my goodness, he did so much work. Pokemon Rangers are kind of scary. You don't want to get beat up in the middle of tall grass by them. I don't know. We need to heal too, actually. I need to heal twice. I need to use all that money. And a revive on my Overquill is most important. Steenie and Ninetales. I think Clodsire is probably horrible here. Clodsire's fine, actually. It's water that he's very scared of. And Crobat should be fine, actually. Okay, so the poison stuck around. Decent enough. We could Poison Jab. I could just get rid of him, though. I could Cross Poison, just get rid of him. Just annihilate him. Yeah, there we go. And the Flamethrower, that's fine. I will throw a Great Ball at this and see if we catch. It'd be nice to boost the one we have at home. It's Lax Nature. We did get a different gender, but that's about it. And gender for Ninetales doesn't matter. So that's fine. It's still okay. It ended the fight before any danger. Missed whether or not you caught him. I did catch him. Oh, yes, I did. Vulpix is in the team. Shiny Vulpix is here. I love Vulpix. He's so cool. He's not that great, but he's so cool, and I like the look. But yeah, no, we actually got him. It was decent. It was decent. Now, this is going to be a pretty easy sweep, I think. Boop. Because 2 grass types against a poison crew. I mean, it's over. Mega Horn. Ooh, that could be a mean move. I'm going to get rid of Yawn. I think I need to keep Amnesia on this guy because he's a decent special defender. Yeah, we're going to bop him. Clodsire going to bop him. We're like 110 attack. It's really decent. Chilling Water isn't that great. Clodsire can learn it. So could Overquill because Overquill can learn all the water moves because he's basically a puffer fish. We get the Citrus Berry on him. I think Crobat is still our guy. This is interesting. He's gonna get poisoned, so that's fine. We're gonna poison jab. Should not kill me. There we go. I think I just start throwing Pokeball, honestly. Okay, ooh, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have swapped out. He's grass. What am I doing? Crobat can eat all those hits. And he hits himself in confusion. Like a nerd. Perfect. Let's get him. It didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's in. Okay, perfect. He keeps himself alive to throw more ball. Decent. Keep throwing, keep throwing. We only throw Pokeball. My game is obsessed with trying to make me learn Chilling Water. Like the last one game, it popped up maybe 9 times. Yeah, it's a very frequent one, I've noticed. It's very unusual. I feel like our Meganium at home, our Chikorita at home, has incredible stats. Because there's no way, right? Like, we got +4, and these are all 20s, and we got better than that. I don't know. I feel like he's probably good. Honestly, we can't bring him along, which really sucks. I wanted to go there to get the grass type. Forest, does it have any grass that we know of? Or not any grass poison. HP is a great stat from Meganium too. Yes, that's pretty much his only good stat, isn't it? Forest should be good. We should be able to find at least some poison in there. And we find Weepinbell. We could get Weepinbell. We could get Victor Bell on the team right now. We find tons of poison in the forest. That's insane. We could find Scolipede in here as well. That's a decent bug. And Graphii, I don't know. I don't know if he's that good. Let's check him out. Let's just see. He is a 485 BST with a normal type. That's not the worst. That's actually kind of good. Toad's Cruel. Yeah, we don't have any good legends here, but we could still go ahead and go there and get tons of poison types. I think that might be a good idea. And actually, what was the place we were going to? We were going to catch, oh my goodness, what was the mon? The fairy mon. You mentioned it earlier. It was a weird name and I can't remember it. Fairy and Poison. He would be really good and I feel like he leads off of there. So that's a thing. We might need to go there anyway. I think we go there. I think we go to the forest. Because that's the right place. Fezandipity, yes. Fezandipity, he's such a weird mon. There we go. All right, I'm looking him up again just to see exactly where he was. He was in the ancient ruins, which cave might have actually led to. Oh well, we could go to the Safari Zone and see what we get. Let's just see what happens. It's going to cost us way more than the Safari Zone normally costs, but we're going in. Time to test your luck. All right, now what is the best strategy for this? I feel like you got to throw mud and then like 2 bait and then a Pokeball, or maybe just go immediately for Pokies. I don't know. What is our best strat here? Because mud apparently is the opposite of a rock, where you actually decrease the capture rate but decrease the flee rate. Whereas bait is the other, which I don't think that they're properly situated. I feel like bait brings monsters in, but also makes them more difficult to catch because they're eating and they're kind of aware of you. And mud would throw them off. I don't bother with strats here. Just throw balls and hope. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't know what the actual numbers are. I'm just going to throw. Let's just see what happens. Pokemon. Okay, throw another. He broke free. He got away. Shell got. Oh, this would actually be really good for our team. Let's get him. Not for this team, but for our dragon team. He's watching. Let's throw another. There we go. All right, that is the best strat right there. And actually, that's really good for a Salamence. That attack down defense nature is insane. I think it's better than the one we have at home. Okay, that's perfect. One left, Fletchinder. I'm just gonna throw just because. That's fine, we caught him. So 2 out of 3. I have never done that before. I'm gonna take your word for it that that's the best strat, because that worked very well. That was decent. All right, so we'll continue. Vivillon, yeah, we don't need this guy. We'll just bop him. We'll just bop him with a floaty fall. Get him out of here. He's a bug. He doesn't need to be on the screen, even though we have a bug, but we won't talk about that one. Lepaberry, Pokeball. Do we have enough Pokies? We kind of do. I think Lepa is probably the best thing. And Salandit has one. Overquill could use one. Wow. I love this dude here. This is a really cool guy. I'm going to throw a ball because he's different. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do another. There we go. Weirdly enough, up until... Actually, we got 2 31s out of that. That's decent. That is really decent. That'll be good for our bug run right there. That guy seems like he'd be awesome. But up until like, I don't know, like stage 100, you could probably just throw a Pokeball and catch most things in a couple of rounds. Not everything. There's a couple that break out all the time. Like, I noticed that weirdly enough, Bidoof has an incredibly low capture rate just by throwing a ball at full health. But most other things you can catch. So that's decent. Those are good stats. Big Nug, that would not hurt to help our money situation. I'm going to do it. We do have our rival fight coming up, but I think Crobat sweeps it, so I'm not too concerned with getting the X items. And this is fine, I guess? I don't know. We'll Floaty Fall this dude because it's 100% going to kill him. And Mega Horn might kill this. Let's try it, just for fun. I know Low Kicks is going to hit first, but he doesn't do that much, right? Watch him, like, body one of my guys. Watch him just do so much work. Oh, he did nothing. Bop. Oh, He's a good bug, too. Bidoof is one of those that you actually definitely did drag hopelessly over the finish line for the medal. Yeah, I'm going to have to, because Bidoof, I mean, is Bidoof Barrel? I think he actually won a run and did stuff on my run. Never mind, because he won one of my first ones, because he was a shiny. So I think I didn't drag him. He actually came over pretty willingly. I mean, he didn't do anything against the boss man, but he actually did some stuff against the rival. Jeez, we can't catch this dude. I'm going to rogue him. Really? In for a penny. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're losing Clodsire. It doesn't matter. Oh, we need to go for a Nidorino because he's terrible. Hit him. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. We're just cross poisoning. Wow, that did so much damage. He killed the Nidorino because he's faster than a Crobat somehow. That's insane. I didn't need to catch that dude at that point. Like, he was doing way too much to the team. He killed so many of our members. It doesn't matter. We got the Salandali dude to Salazzle. So we have a Salazzle now. That is decent. Fire Lash is also a good move, isn't it? Fire Lash is physical. We don't really want him to be physical. He is a monstrous special attacker. I think this is probably not the move to go for, even though I love that move. I think what we need to do is maybe set that up. And we'll get a max revive out of the mix too. So I'm going to pot up, because we need that, and we're good. We're good. Just max revive. So this will get us back to Clodsire because he's more important than the Nido. Nido doesn't do anything for us right now. Empoleon. Oh yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be an issue. Clodsire, get out there, buddy. That's fine. We eat that up. I'm going to Toxic Spike right now. Oh, he had something to beat me. Oh no. He bops this thing, and I don't think anything. Ground is another good thing for Steel, actually. That is true. Yeah, we have a couple options now. We got Toxic Spikes up. That was kind of what he does. So we'll just throw another. Maybe he misses a Scald or something. I don't know. And now we have to deal with this. Overquill probably does the best work. We got one Toxic up. Is he sticking around? Can I throw a second Toxic? I think he's sticking around. I'm going to crunch. He's stuck around. Okay, perfect. So we're going to crunch him down. Scald. Ooh, Scald hurts. That thing's going to do so much work to us later. We need to get something for that. We need to really get our Nidoking going because he's a little faster, so he might actually do the work. Stockpile's terrible. Don't want it. Spit Up's terrible. It's actually worse. And there we go. Perfect. Gabite. Ooh. What do we have against this? Crobat could deal with it. I think if he doesn't do a Dragon move and he does a ground move, we just immune. And he did dig. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm Swords Dancing for freebies. Do I get a second Swords Dance is the question. Does he just stay in or does he go out to something else? I'm gonna Swords. Oh, it's always good to go for the biscuit. He's got a Cloth, which is a big problem for me. But come on, Flinch Chance. Come on, Flinch Chance. Come on, Flinch Chance. So much stuff. So much stuff. Come on. He flinched. He's gone. He's gone. Easy. I really wish. If I get that third one, that would be amazing. But I'm just going to floaty whatever he sends out. Yeah, I wasn't going to risk it. We got enough. We're too powerful. We got two of them up. So we will floaty kill everything, right? I think we sweep. Crobat just does the work. That's so good. He's such a monster. Cross poison kills because just more power points of it. So that's a thing. So Cloth is the only thing that really gets in the way of Crobat right now. We got to keep that in mind. Beedrill's Poison Jab. Ooh. I think we get rid of the Twin Needle. I don't think we need this. Poison Jab does its job. And we already have a really good bug move. So that's decent. Toxic, we have Spikes. We don't need Toxic. We're good. We're decent. Spikes is better. Spikes is like Toxic, but it always works. Ooh. Candy Jar is okay. We discussed Candy Jar. It might be good, but it's not the best. Big Nug is not painful, but it's not the greatest. I think Max Revive just because it's worth more. And in this case, Clodsire didn't even do anything, the poor guy. He just got bopped the whole way through. The poor dude, he tried to do some work. He did get the spikes up, which did a little bit of poison chip damage. Wasn't like necessary, but it was okay. I'll get the Nidorino though, because I really want the Nidoking. I think he's a better Mon, just in general. Crobat's set up, I'll just stay out. I'll just bop away. Just go along and just bop my way to victory. Easy, easy. Venoshock. Normally I would pick this up, but actually we're kind of set up sweep. That's kind of what we built, so I'm not too concerned about picking it up. I'll just get rid of focus. That's easy. Nidorino's very terrible, and I guess if we got another Max Revive, I mean, I'll just do it. We got a Clodsire here. Oh, yeah, he's poisoned. The Toxic Spike's just doing work to everybody. This is great. This is so fun. Get him out of here. Toxic Clodsire. He doesn't really need it. He's got Toxic Spikes. It's just a better move. Salazzle wants... Actually, with Salazzle, this could be decent. I don't know, actually. Malignant Chain has a really high chance, but I think the Nasty Plot is just a better setup sweep. Because he's another sweeper. We need 2 sweepers. We don't need Venoshock. We do so much damage already. We're good. It's a good move, but we don't need it. Stealth Rock would be decent too. And Claude can set it. Only Claude can set it up. That's the thing. If Nidorino was Nidoking, I wonder if he could set it up. I'm just curious. Nidoking. I'm just curious. I'm gonna check his wiki page, and it is stealth. Yes, he could. If he was Nidoking, he could learn it, but since he's not, he can't. That kind of sucks. That's kind of unfortunate. I really want him on the team. I want him to do some work because Nidoking is so good. He's so fun, and he's such like he's a little guy, but he's so fun. He actually is. I think he stands like what 4'11" or something. I'm just curious. I'm curious to see how tall he is. He's very short. He's not even 4'11". He's 4'7". He's so short. He feels like he should be a monster, like a raging dinosaur. We're slaves to the Moonstone. Yeah. The aliens got us again. I'll just get the Great Ball then, just because. We need that Moonstone. We so badly need it. He's going to be so good, and he's going to be fast enough to take advantage. Like, Clodsire is a good special wall, but he's so slow he can't do the stuff he needs to do. This Beedrill here probably won't have the stats of our other one, but I will try to catch it just for fun, and he absorbed the Toxic Spikes. That kind of sucks. Poison Jab. He can't do much. That's fine. He's actually, I mean, those were decent stats just in general, except for attack. He kind of needed that. I would say no, those aren't good stats because he only needs attack and speed. Special defense wouldn't help him that much, so this is fine. Ours is way better, so we're good. Let's go here. We'll go Super Pot, Memory Mush. I want to see what we could learn, actually. What I forgot rather on Nidorino. Nothing. He can't learn anything. This guy, nope. And Clodsire, just out of curiosity, can you get a ground move? Just very quickly? He can get Mud Shot. It's not the worst thing to get. We'd still have ground coverage. And I think that's the best thing we can get here. So I'll just get it, even though he's not a special attacker. And it's probably better than, Amnesia, because we'd only use that against, like, the boss fight at the end. That's fine. Graphii. I think probably I'll send it the... I mean, I could keep my sweeper out, but I'll just send it the Claude. This is fine. And that way he can at least just throw a ball, you know, get beat up a little bit, but he can take those hits. He's a monster. He's got big chunk. Those are good stats, too. That's actually not too bad, and he's base 485, and he is mixed. He could run him either way. He might be actually the one I get rid of Clodsire for now. Because that's decent. We'd have the normal coverage, so we can send him in against ghosts. Nidorino, I still want to make Nidoking. It's the long play. That's the long con right there. I think Clodsire is pretty much not useful to us, and his nature's hurting his special defense too. And look at, how does Crobat have so much special D? He's actually not too bad. All right, what do we got? We got, actually, we mentioned Mega Beedrill was a decent special defensive wall too, weirdly enough. Not great, but decent. He might actually be okay. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go and place a Claude. I'm going to get rid of the Claude. As much as he might be, you know, all cute and snuggly and toxic, he's unfortunately just not the greatest. He's not super good. So we'll get this. Hyper Pop, maybe. Overquill could use it. Memory Mush again. I want to see what the Graph could get. We got to check out his moves. Check out what he's got now and what he could get. Poison Jab, decent. Doodle? What is Doodle? This changes the abilities of the user and its ally to that of the target. That's interesting. That could be neat. Flatter, Poison Fang is okay. I mean, I guess I'll say okay. I think it's okay. It's not great. It's not the worst. But we'll go Memory Mush and U-Turn. Ooh, he can learn a U-Turn. He can learn Slash too, actually, which is really decent. But U-Turn is probably the one. I'm going to get that. Oh, yeah. U-Turn. Get rid of Doodle. We'll get rid of his Doodle, and we'll put on a U-Turn on him. There we go. Gym Leader Catty. That's going to be Bugs. Yeah. All right. This is the worst setup we could have had. Perfect. Let's go to Overquill. I should have healed him. He swapped out. Let's go to Crobat. Ah, there you go. Take that, you bitch. I get a free Swords Dance. He's staying in. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna get two. We're gonna sweep. It's just a sweepy time. I bop the entire team now if I killed him in one hit. There's no way anything outspeeds and no way anything survives. It's all gone. Crobat's sweep is just a guarantee. Actually, Graphite can get rid of Flatter for sub. He's actually set up with moves. That's the fastest I think I've ever set up a Mon I just caught. So that's really cool. He's so good. Go Crobat. That guy had a long cry too. That whole time I was just mashing the key trying to get past it. All right, low kicks went down easy. That was a sweep. That was an insane sweep with Crow. Wow. We didn't get what we came here for, but we have Jungle and Meadow. Jungle and Meadow lead to what exactly? I'm not sure. Let's see. So we got Biome Forest. I'm just going to go through. I'm going to see what they both have. And we had always accessible. Okay, perfect. So that's decent. So I want to see what Meadow has, because Meadow has Rosalia, which is, I mean, it covers a weakness we have with our water. I was kind of hoping it would have the other one as well, but it doesn't. There's no way. And it leads to Fairy Cave and Plains. Now, Fairy Cave could lead to the ruins. I wonder how long we'll have to go to get there is the question. Actually, no. Biomes, Jungle leads to the Temple, and Temple leads to the Ancient Ruins, doesn't it? And Ancient Ruins is where we got to go. It could. It has a chance to lead to the Ancient Ruins. It has a chance. But that is where we need to go. And Temple has Ghastly Haunter Gengar, so we have another chance to get them. I think we got to go Jungle, because Jungle also has Drapion as well, which is a really good Poison Dark in case we need one, which kind of we don't, but we could use it. I think we got to go Jungle. That's the best option, definitely. Meadow will be the easiest sweep, but Jungle's fine. Okay, there's so many places to go. There's so much to do in this game. This is insane. All right, I got to get rid of all these tabs that I've opened up. It's kind of incredible. All right, so we got a Zeb Strike. Obviously, we can't stand against this thing. And we lost our ground option for now until we get a Moonstone, because we are slaves to the Moonstone. Graph can probably deal with this dude. I think that's fine. We can Poison Jab him. I could actually get a free sub up. He'll just instantly destroy it, but I'll just Poison Jab. That's actually a good catch rate too. Good catch area. I'm gonna great. That's fine. Oh, there goes a Graph. He did good work. I will say I was appreciative of what he put in. Nidorino can stay out there and just catch because he's not ground type, so he's not doing as much. There we go, perfect. So we got Lightning Rod, that's a good ability. Had to down the last of my water. It's getting a little warm in here. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh well, we got Zeb, that's fine. He can't be on the team, but he's still there. Another Memory Mush, we could get the Slash if we wanted to. I think that might be the best way to do this, is get the final move on him. And that way he's fully set up. We would probably get rid of what? Substitute? It's actually kind of bad. I think we get rid of the poison fang. I think we get rid of that. We keep the Slash so we get the stab. And there's nothing else worth it here. But we should be good. Yeah, we're gonna Slash. That's perfect. Because we can revive him at any time. We can't really get a Memory Mush at every time. So we'll get rid of Poison Fang because Jab does more damage and still poisons. And I think this works out. I think we got what we need. And it's Team Plasma again, who has Psychic types. I'm going to set up Spikes because I know Nidorino's going down. Apparently he's going down really fast, faster than I thought. Overquill, I could have just swapped out, but that's fine. Overquill's fine. We can set up Spikes with this guy. So he should be good. That's fine. The Crook is gonna be annoying, but not something we can't work around. We can deal with him. And we get the Intimidate drop, and we get a free swords. Maybe 2. Maybe we sweep again. I'm gonna sweep again. I'm gonna sweep again. Rock's like, oh no! Okay, never mind, he doesn't do anything. Perfect. We just win. Crobat is so, like, if you give him 1 turn, the dude just starts going off. So they gotta really watch out. We don't need Endeavor, we're good. But yeah, 1 turn, scary, very scary. We just bop the entire team with that. I shouldn't be using Floaty Fall against that, actually. I should use my my Cross Poison, because it's 100 accuracy. And there, we just bop the entire team. Give him 1 turn to set up, he gets crazy. It's awesome. All right, so what do we got? We got Spadif. I think Spadif will probably be good. And, ooh, actually not too bad. Not too shabby. I could catch a Breloom. I wouldn't mind using that in the grass run. Cross Poison kills, 100%. And I'm pretty sure that a Poison Jab would also kill, but if he lives from this Poison Jab, actually, he Mach Punch. Okay, that's fine. Actually, if he lives, I'll catch him. If he lives, I'll catch him because he's good. He's decent. Acupressure, no, it's too unreliable. He doesn't have great defense, that's fine. That's fine. Beedrill wants Fell Stinger as well. That's probably better than Attack Order even. Fell Stinger. I think we take that instead, and that way he has that for when he needs to sweep. I'm gonna go for it, because he needs a setup sweep as well, because he's gonna be fast. So that's decent. And X speed would not hurt either. 64, no. I think we'll get a heal first. We gotta heal him. We're gonna go X speed. All of our spikes just faded away. Yep. See, it all fades away after when you get into a trainer fight. That's what's going on. That's fine. Vanillish, that's a terrible mon for us to try and set up sweep on. Salazzle would be a great mon to swap in. He hasn't gotten to do... Are you kidding me? He's frozen again? I mean, we can throw an Incinerate. Sure, let's see what happens. That's obnoxious. He didn't get to do anything. He went in and immediately got Frostied. I don't know. I think Crobat, honestly. I think he's gonna go ground. He's gonna go ground. He did. We're gonna Swords D. Oh, he's staying in. Oh, he's staying in. Oh, that's fine. We Swords D again. Oh, that's fine. We Swords D again. We go 3. Now we're floating everybody on this team. They're all bopped. Everybody's going down. 3 Swords Dance Crobat does not suffer fools. Core Enforcer is just better than D-Pulse. Yeah, it's just guaranteed better. That's fine. We're good. Vanillish, not afraidy anymore. Bop! The ice cream goes down. The ice cream gets consumed. Get him out of here. Perfect. And Swoobat, I mean, we outspeed, so we just... What? How? How did that not do the damage? We're +6. We didn't do anything to that dude. I gotta look into that next time. I gotta see what is Swoobat's defense. I gotta see that. Because that is insanity. There's no way it shouldn't have killed. 100%. He only has a 55 in defense. He's got to have an ability. There's no way. Unaware, Klutz, hidden ability, Simple. Is that it? Simple doubles the effectiveness of stat stages. Oh. Now directly doubles the number of stages that a stat is increased or decreased. I don't know how he lived that. There's no way. He couldn't have lived that. All right, okay. Ice Beam. Nidorino can learn it because he can learn everything. Nidoking mixed is actually a weirdly good offensive mon. I kind of want that move. I kind of want the move. I'm going to get 1 Super Pod just in case. We're going to teach Nidorino this Ice Beam. I'm going to get him some tight coverage. We get rid of Peck. Peck is garbage. Slacking! I don't have one of these! Oh! I need one of those. I need one of those. Crobat doesn't take a hit, but we're gonna Rogue Ball. Come on. I can't do an attack to this thing or I'll kill it. Ah, he's loafing around. I'm gonna use Great. Come on. Great is good, but Pokey's the best. Pokey's the best. Oh! Pokey was doing something. I'm gonna use too many on him. I think Overquill takes the hit, right? Salazzle might. He's frozen. Let's just throw him out. That's fine. He's loafing around. That's fine. I'll try to attack. I want to Incinerate. I want to do a little. We get enough turns, and he's missing a lot. So we have more chances to get out of freeze with this guy. It's actually a good exploit. Dying is also a way to get out of freeze. Go Overquill. Pokeball. It's still not doing it. It's still not doing it. I'm going to crunch. Oh, I can get away with one more crunch. I'm going to Fell Sting instead. Even a crit should not have killed him. Yeah, and that puts him in yellow. Oh, that's painful. Come on. Come on. The best ball is a Pokeball. Okay. There we go. Finally. We did have him, but we didn't have the 31 special defense he just gave us. That's pretty decent. Okay, decent enough. Slacking is awesome. I could have brought him in my normal run. I should have. He's a really good mon with if you can get rid of Truant. If you can get rid of Truant, he's a really good mon. Teach Acid Spray. So Acid is 40 power. Okay, never mind. Acid Spray is kind of lame. I need to transfer, actually. That Crobat Soothe Bell needs to go on Overquill, probably. I think, because he is not... He could actually be full. Is he full? He is. Okay, everybody there is full. Perfect. Crobat, Salazzle... Full Friendship. Does that do anything for me? I'm kind of wondering. Maybe I just don't need those Soothe Bells anymore. Oh no, Soothe Bells, they actually do stuff because they give you more candies. That's what it was. So Overquill needs all those. Okay, perfect. They do give more candies because they multiply the amount of candy, like friendship candies or whatever they are, that you get every time you gain friendship. So they are still good. And you need 3 of them to get the most. So decent enough. Beartic's gonna hurt this poor little dude. I don't know if I can set up Toxic Spikes. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Ah! Let's give him 1 crunch. That did, okay, let's give him another crunch. Okay! Overquill set up spikes and got the crunches in. That is decent. Destiny Bond is not decent. We don't need it. This is gonna be a problem because he seems to be all ice types and that thing floated above our spikes. Crunch him again! If it had crit, it would have killed. If it had crit, it would have killed. Beedrill might outspeed. Let's see. 89, 109. It's questionable. I don't know if Crobat is the one to send in. I think we're in trouble. I think we're in real trouble. I'm going to try to... We know that he's floating, so Thousand Arrows probably doesn't touch him. Acro is 110, and Poison Jab probably is our best move. Let's go for it. Vanillix, okay, he's poison, decent. Oh, it's a Zoroark. Oh, interesting. Okay, if that did that, then we should be able to kill him with an Acrobatics, right? Come on. Crits, of course it crits. Come on, Crobat, you gotta sweep the entire team. This is floaty fall time. It did it. Okay, decent. That's 1. Now he's going to the vanilla. Okay, we gotta flinch him or we die. Come on. It didn't work. All right, we're dead. That's fine. That's fine. That was a problem. We basically are fighting somebody who's a real check to our entire team. And that's an issue for me. I don't think I beat this guy. I think the run ends, honestly. It really kind of sucks, but I think the run ends. I'm going to crunch and see what happens. Icicle Crash. Crunch. He misses. Okay, so it wouldn't do anything different. Yeah. Barbarage. If that had poisoned right there, that would have been so good. Does Crunch kill from this range? It might. It does. Okay, Cryogonal's gone. Okay, we did more work with this thing than we did last time. Just going for attacks. And this is a Vanillix. If I could Barbarage this and poison it, that would be nice. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay, there we go. That'll do a little damage over time. So Beedrill comes out. I know he goes out to that thing. I can... Acrobatics should kill with 2 of them. Let's try it. Oh, that's the Zoroark. Okay, perfect. Acro kills. No. Oh, come on with the Paralyze. It could have done... It would have killed him if I wasn't paralyzed. That was a 25% chance to be paralyzed. I have a 5% miss chance. Don't you miss. There we go. Okay. Now he's going to send out his ice types. That's fine. We should be able to bop every ice type. Cross Poison might kill. Floaty Fall does not. Floaty Fall has to flinch to kill. It's still our best move. I gotta flinch. I gotta flinch. Come on. Yes, he flinched. Perfect. Okay, and the poison will do the work. Okay, there we go. Crobat's doing the sweep up. Crobat's doing the cleanup. Floaty Fall does not kill him. If that was just a bug, that would have been good. I think we lose again. I think we lose again. He lived on 1. but he got flinched again? Cross poison kills. Oh my goodness, we're actually just flinch haxing him. We flinch haxed this whole team. That's incredible. I should not have won that fight. I forgot about 66. I should have prepared for it. Oh, wow. We lucked into that win. That was the last Mon. I was about ready to call that one. That was incredible. Okay. We need some more guys, I think. I think that's kind of a problem. I'm going to have to heal here. I'm going to have to do 2 heals. I'm going to have to revive our next best Mon, which is Overquill. Salazzle would be nice to bring back too, but that's a lot of money down the drain. For now, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to hope for a free revive. So we'll do that. Simisage, that's fine. I'm not even going to try to catch him. We'll just floaty fall and get rid of him. Get us a free revive. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. There we go. Salazzle's back. And now we got an Amoonguss. I'm going to do the same thing. Let's go for another floaty. Effect Spore could be a thing, but it didn't hit. Perfect. That could have been a revive too. Could have been a revive. Potion? Just a freebie doesn't hurt. We'll just give that to Overquill. He's good. Oh, Cleavor! This is Scyther, isn't it? Oh, this is good! Oh, I can catch this. I need to catch this thing. I'm pretty sure Overquill is the only one that takes any hit from this dude. I'm gonna crunch. Actually, I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill at all. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. Maybe it'll catch. Money doesn't do any good if the run ends. Yes, that's true. All right, so we heal. Okay. Great ball. I'm just throwing without doing damage for now. I can always restart if I need to. Perfect. We have him. I really, really, really wanted him on the team for the bug run, and I didn't have him before. His stats are horrible, but he's on the team, and he had sheer force, which is really nice. All right, we got Scyther. I love Scyther. Scyther's one of the cool. I don't like how this guy looks, but at the same time, I at least can appreciate the, the sort of axe work that they do here. I can see those being monstrously brutal. But yeah, he's not my favorite looking Mon. I like Scizor more than that. So maybe I'll go the Scizor route, but he's awesome. Still, we got him. Decent, decent. And we get a revive to bring back someone else. Stone Axe is a great move. Stone Axe is awesome. Graphite, I feel like I gave up on him a little early. You know what I might do is I might actually, if we get ourselves a, like a grass poison, I might drop the Beedrill. Beedrill's not that great. Is there a Mega Nidoking? I don't think that there is. Just gonna see. Just gonna see. Nope, just Nidoking. Just base Nidoking. He's 505. They actually increased his stats like twice throughout his entire legacy. Because he used to be like 485, and I think they increased it. I think they increased it twice. I believe so, in 2 different gens. But he got up to 505, so he's actually competitive now. So he's an option. Graphite, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what he's like, because that's a thing right there. He is kind of okay in a lot of regards, but we kind of have those covered. So maybe I'll see what he's like, and if he's good, we'll get rid of Beedrill, and if he's bad, we'll keep for the Mega. Tangrowth, don't have a Tangela, do I? Pretty sure I don't. Crobat walls this, so we'll just go into this. So that's decent. I will... Floaty Fall should not kill from this range. He's pretty defensive. There we go. Okay, perfect. And he got Seed Sower. Oh, look at that. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do a hit to him, so I'm just going to throw a Pokeball. And, if only I caught him there. That would have been so good. All things considered, I don't care if Crobat goes down, so I'm good to throw ball. There we go. So we did have him. Okay, that's fine. Still, it's okay. We got a new nature, and that's a decent nature. It's not the worst, it's not the best. But now we get to move on to the temple. And we could potentially get our Ghastly here. That way we're going to have to figure out what we're getting rid of. And we move on after that, potentially to the Ancient Ruins, where we have a very small chance to get the Fairy type, which would make this run complete, because I think he might be the only Poison Fairy. I've never heard of another. Here, let's check it out. Poison Fairy Mon's Pokemon. There's a Fezandipity and Galarian... Oh, never mind. I did hear of another one. What am I talking about? Galarian Weezing. Of course. Yeah, I'm a moron. I should have known that. That's a thing. But those are the only two. Those are the only two. So he could actually cover a base that we need covered. Anyway, this Dusknoir probably needs to get bopped, which means Overquill is the best one for this. He's the best for this whole zone. We should be able to sweep through this entire place with Overquill. Like, there's no way. He just kills everything, and he'll get all of our guys caught up, too. We don't need Helping Hand. Nobody needs Helping Hand. Helping Hands are for losers. We'll get Super Lure. I hope at some point they have a partner fusion state for things in pairs like mine and Plusle need it. Yes, that would be really cool. That would be decent. Yeah. Combine them into a single mega. You know what would be even better? Don't even combine them into a new mon. Just literally allow you to play both of them at the same time. And then it would almost be like they're helping each other and it would get that synergy and have that feel, which would be really cool. I think it would be decent. So yeah, I mean, you could make a new mon, but I think if you did fusion, you would just want to keep both of them. Kind of like what they did with, you remember Kangaskhan? Where they kept the baby, but it grew up and it actually starts fighting with him. That would be kind of interesting for like Plusle Minun or Queen and King or stuff like that. Just any mons that are meant to be parallels of each other. That would be really cool. I like that. I like that idea. Drapion. Ooh, that would be nice. So more like Marshaled Kangaskhan. Yeah, you were thinking along the same lines. Yeah. So Overquill has to go. And who deals with an earthquake? Nobody. Maybe Overquill doesn't go. Maybe we just hit him as hard as possible. I'm thinking maybe we do that. We just bop as hard as possible. So we'll go Crunch, and we'll go Floaty Fall, and we'll get rid of this dude. He goes away. Like, Claydol doesn't need to exist. He could just go by. And there we go. Flamethrower. Ooh, Flamethrower. I love Incinerate, but it's not nearly as powerful as Flamethrower. Flamethrower is the fire move. And he throws up Toxic Spike on a team of poisons, dude. You have fun with that. Do that all day long. I don't think it's going to affect us. I will Fell Sting, and I'm gonna Swords Dance. Maybe we get another doubles battle. So Fell Sting does a little. That's fine. We need to do a few more of those before I start catching, right? That's fine. I can Swords Dance all day. That's fine. I could just Fell Sting him to death if I really wanted. That should be fine, because he can't touch me. I'll try to catch him and see what happens. X-Scissor, we'll go a couple. That's good. All right, we caught him. He has good stats, too. Those are decent upgrades. I don't really need him on the team, but I want to see what he's like. He's a 500 base. He's pretty fast. He's defensive. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He only evolves once, though, I think. That's fine. I don't really need him on the team. I might bring him for my Dark Run. Because, I mean, Quillfish would be nice for the Dark Run, too, honestly. He might be better. 1 second, actually. Yeah, look, watch the Quillfish. You watch like one of his spikes just juts off of his body. Right here, there it is. It just comes and pops right off of his body. I love it. We have Cross Poison, X-Scissor, and Toxic Spikes on him. That's such a good move set. But our Overquill is just better. He's just better. He's just awesome. So we should be good. Soothe Belt again. I think I have 3 on him. Yeah, he's got too many. Crobat, we have pretty much everything on him. So what do? Maybe Nidorino? I don't know. Maybe Salazzle so that I can bring him along my fire run, actually. That might be decent. I'm going to put this on the Salazzle so we get more friendship out of him. Golurk, decent enough. Crobat deals with that. He loses all the setup, but that's fine. I'm going to Swords D. Maybe he throws an Earthquake. Iron Defense, that's fine. We're basically just exchanging at this point. Mega Punch and another Swords. And Mega Punch. Crobat has passive Intim. Yes, he does. I have Intim on him. He's doing it every round. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. Golurk will be so good for our ground run, but we've already done it, and I'm not going to go back to it. I might use him later just for like a Gen X run, whatever the gen is that he comes from. But I'll have to do research to figure out which gens people come from. So that's a thing. But yeah. Oh, we finally got our Moonstone. Yes. All right. Let's get that Nidorino going. Finally, there we go. Get him evolved. All right. It took us a while to get that. That's incredible how long that took. Want to learn Mega Horn? It's not the best move, but it's better than what we got, so let's take it. There we go. And Kofag and Golurk. I don't think I want either of those, honestly. I don't even know if they're... like, Golurk will be good for a Ghost Run. Crobat is fully set up. We absorbed the Toxic Spikes, because of course we did. So... I'm going to Floaty the Kofag, and I'm just going to Crunch the Golurk, and if he lives, we catch. That's fine. Because we'll kill the Kofagrigus. It doesn't matter. He doesn't live at all. It gave me Mummy, and he's gone, so perfect. So we'll lose the Mummy once we get into a trainer fight, so it doesn't really matter. Memory Mush. Actually, this is really good for Nidoking. Sludge Wave. Ooh, I'm getting all the good moves. Sludge Wave is decent. Earth Power is decent. Poison Jab is decent. I'm getting Earth Power. We need a ground move right now. We need a ground move immediately. And we have so much coverage. This is insanity. Is he going to... Do we need toxic spikes with him? I don't think we do, because I think we have enough guys with that. And we don't need double kick at all, actually. I'm going to get rid of this and keep the toxic spikes for now, because he could still set us up. Still a thing. Golden Go. Ooh. Now, he's good for a ghost run. He's real good for a ghost run, but Haunter is something we have to catch. We already have a Golden Go. I'm not too concerned. How do we touch that? I mean, I think we can just kill him by just floaty falling him, honestly, because we're +6. And I'm just going to set up some spikes. Absorb a hit from a Haunter. It's not a very promising proposal. Maybe Barb Barrage, actually, on the Haunter. Just do a little bit of damage. There we go. Perfect. So Golden's gone. I hope he doesn't do anything terrifying. But I think he's just gone. I think he's just out of here. Shadow Ball. Boop. Oh, that hurts. That does a little. All right. We have enough to catch him. My Crobat will go down. I'm going to swap to the Graph just in case. I'm going to give up the setup for now because we would lose it at the start of a fight anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we're going to throw a Pokey and see what happens. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, I gotta swap first. I gotta swap first and then do some damage. That's what it is. So we actually dodged a bullet on that one. We actually dodged a Shadow Ball on that one. So we got this. One. Overquill's taking big damage. Come on. There we go. Perfect. All right. Those are horrible stats for him. He has no speed, no special attack. He has good moves, but his stats are terrible. I don't think I keep him on the team, honestly. I really, really don't. I don't know about this. I mean, Gengar's base stat total is so good, he might just make up for it. Mega is insanity. What was Gmax? What was the difference? Difference in Gmax versus... sorry, I just checked out Gmax, didn't I? No, never mind. Gmax has more tankiness. That's what it is. Might want to keep it for Levitate. Yeah. We have one guy that absorbs right now. Yeah. That's fine. And as a Haunter with Eviolite, if so. That is also a thing. Actually, could you get a Gengar with Eviolite because he can Gmax? Does that count in this game? That might be a thing. All right, here's my thing. Who do we get rid of? We have Crobat. We're not getting rid of him. He has to stay on the team. He's our sweeper. Overquill is awesome. Salazzle is necessary. Nidoking has so much coverage. It's between Graph and Beedrill. The Mega Beedrill is awesome, but Gengar doesn't levitate. Oh, right. Does he not? That's incredible. Oh, that's not good. Abilities. He has Cursed Body. He doesn't have Levitate. I thought he did in the old games. I was sure that he did. Maybe they got rid of it because he is so broken. Yeah, I just want to check it out. I just want to see. He's got Cursed Body and Shadow Tag as Mega. Okay, Shadow Tag's kind of eh. It's actually not great in this game, is it? I'm just curious. I want to see what his Gmax gets. It gets Gluttony as a passive, but Cursed Body. Okay, that's fine. So that's fine. And Gmax just gets the, or sorry, Mega just gets the Shadow Tag. Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of lame, honestly. I don't know. Now, do we want a Haunter at all if that's the case? His base stat total's okay at that point, but he's also really frail. He probably gets like 50% more on his defenses to make him slightly less frail, but he's still frail. I don't know. Shadow Shield reduces the amount of damage a Pokemon takes while its HP is full. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure, honestly. At that point, I feel like the Graphite is just better. Even though the Levitate is there, we'd have about the same amount of stats, but at the same time, he doesn't really do anything. That's a good question. What do we got for Graph? What do we got for him? We have, I mean, he's already got good abilities. He's got 110 speed, 80, 95. He's pretty decent, and he has the defenses that I would expect that Haunter would get from an Eviolite. Actually, with more HP, so he has more defense. And he has more speed, less attack. Maybe not worth it. Graph gives us Ghost Immunity. We already have Clawed for ground. Yeah, we don't have Clawed anymore. We have Nidoking, but still ground. Yeah, he's still got a ground move, so he's still decent. And Crobat, we can swap in anytime. We might need to drop Beedrill at some point because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mons that are weak to ground. And if we could get rid of Beedrill and get another Levitate user of some kind, or just a better Haunter, that would also be decent. Because if we get like full or near full IVs of Haunter, That'll actually even him out a little bit to maybe push him the extra distance. This one, not so much. It was just a letdown, a bit letdown. As far as this, maybe special attack? I don't know. Do we have anything coming up? We have 80, which is not a gym, so it doesn't matter. So that's fine. So we could basically, at this point, just kind of take what we need to take. I just need to... 1 second here. So many movements, so much doing. There we go. So much stuff. All right, we're moving around. There we go. At this point, I think I just take the Pokeball. I need to heal up first, though. I need to heal up my Crobat, probably my Overquill. I'll just wait for more. There we go. Perfect. And it was a good idea because we got a challenge right afterward, or a match right after. This is a terrible matchup for us. Overquill Crobat is a good match because it's poison and flying. Come on, don't do fire move. Okay, perfect. All right. At this point, I don't think he one-shots us. I can Swords it. I'm going to Swords it. Knock off. That hurts. A Shadow Ball kills, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It definitely does. We're just going to kill him. Ghosts are at least weak, so we have a chance to just kill everything just by hitting it now. So that's decent, and we definitely killed that thing that he sent out. This thing right here, at +2 with Swords Dance, I don't think we kill an Electric. And he definitely beats me. I think it's Nidoking's time to shine. Get him! It's time for some Earth Power! Ah, he didn't get to do anything. Alright, Swan is out. We still don't have anything for water, really. Graphite, he's just going to take the hit. Like, it's just a thing. That's fine. We could U-turn right now, because I think he swaps out to his fighting type. Oh, he didn't! Oh, this is going to hurt! Beedrill, get him, buddy! He's gone. Beedrill's going to get bopped. 1,000 arrows. I'm surprised that says it's 1 times, even though we know he's flying and it shouldn't say that. I'm going to acrobatics. He's dead anyway. Okay, Beedrill's just gone. He's just kind of lame. All right, now we're going to send it Overquill. And we're going to Toxic Spikes. Yes! Now we get that. Decent enough speed. Kind of sucks, but that's fine. And he flinched us, of course. Of course. All right, we just have to keep swapping around. Grafka to do the work. Oh my goodness, he's kicking the crap out of these guys. Get him with a poison jab. We're dead again. This Swanna is beating my team's ass. That's horrible. All right, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to beat him. Get him, honey. Got him. We're gonna crunch. Okay, a crit. Finally, the luck turns around. Overquill does it. That would have been dangerous. PokeRogue, that's fine. He absorbed all our poison spikes, which really sucks, but Crobat can deal with this. He'll scare him out. We get a free Intimidate up now. That's decent. And if he had stayed out, we would have gotten a second. I think I'll just go for the cross poison, just see what happens. Okay, we shouldn't have swapped out. We lost Mons unnecessarily on that. Floaty fall time. Bop ya. All right, Crobat sweeps with 1 Swords Dance. That's decent. PokeRogue, yeah, I definitely kill this. I definitely kill that dude. He's not even that good a Mon, let alone a Poison Mon. And we're gonna bop him. We're gonna bop them all. I shouldn't have swapped. I should have not underestimated the Crobat. He just did all the work. He's so good. And unfortunately, I lost 2 Mons to level up because of that. All right, Crobat, we're gonna heal him. That's fine. We're already set up. Golurk is a cool Mon, but he's gonna get bopped. He's just gonna get bopped. Get him out of here. Revive. Oh, actually, Zinc. Base special defense. At this point, since we don't have a special defensive wall, I think we need this. I think we actually need this. And do we have any Spadif on this guy? He's got 80 Spadif. That's not the worst. Nidoking, what do you got? He's got 75 Spadif. Overquill, he's not that great. 65, yeah, he's terrible. Salazzle wasn't super great. Graf, I don't think we're going to keep him, and he's not good either on that. And this guy had 80 as well. He will keep his 80, so that's decent. So he actually doesn't lose defense at all. I thought he lost some defense when he gained Mega, but he doesn't. He just loses special attack. And probably some HP, honestly, let's be real. I'm going to give it to this guy. That's kind of our defensive wall now. It's weird. All right, so this should be good. This should be fine. We're going to Floaty. We're going to Eep, and it should be good. This might work. Okay, he stayed alive. There we go. He's gone. Perfect. Physical hits in this game just are not good at all. Like, the physical hits always get the negative effects, and I've never seen a special hit that gets a negative effect. It's so weird. Like, you never have, you know, if you use a special move on this Mon, like, you take 20% damage or something like that, you know? Like, it's always poison point. If you touch this Mon, you get poisoned. Mummy, if you touch this Mon, you get mummy. You know, stuff like that. I wish that they'd introduce some special stuff and just change it up a little bit. Because special moves are just as good as physical. Now, Mind Your Swords Dance is so much more common, but that would also be a nice kind of twist on things. You get a little bit more often. There's a Gengar. We can see his stats. It doesn't hurt to window shop. We'll see his stats and we'll see what we got going for us. I'm gonna floaty this and I'm going to... Ice Beam should not kill the Gengar from a Nidoking. Let's go for it. Come on, come on, don't do the work, Nidoking. Don't do it, buddy. There we go, it didn't do anything, perfect. We'll throw one ball because I can at least survive a Shadow Ball as we've proven. Decent. Nidoking does not survive a second one. Salazzle doesn't really appreciate them either. Actually, I would be fine with Nidoking going down of all the Mons. I'm gonna throw a Rogue Ball. Let's try for it, come on. There we go, and that is actually decent. Those are good stats. Those are good stats. He might be on the team. Ooh, he is pretty monstrous. His moveset, other than Shadow Ball, is pretty lame, but Dark Pulse is okay. We do lose the ability to get our, to get Levitate. That is a thing, but we still have a Bat, and our team doesn't tend to do Earthquake, so it doesn't really matter that we don't have Levitate, I guess. Graph could go at this point, because I think he's probably the worst one. Beedrill actually might be the worst, now that I'm thinking about it. Graph might be slightly better because of the normal. And we are still fast, and Beedrill's useless. I mean, he's getting the crap beat out of him. Beedrill can't do anything until Mega. I feel like he's like Pidgeot, where, you know, Pidgeot can do a lot of work when you get him to Mega Pidgeot, but until then, he's kind of just a liability for the whole team. I think we get rid of the Beedrill. He's gone. We're getting out of here. That's fine. I don't really need him on the team. He's just a poor little bee bug, and maybe he'll come back in the bug run. Maybe he'll come back and do stuff later. I'm gonna get one on each of these guys and a Soothe Bell for Salazzle. Did I put the other one on? Yeah, Salazzle. He's good. Let's put it on him. Oh, Tapu Koko. Oh, this is cool. This is a new one. This is decent. Is this I gotta see how rare he is, because I know he's not the common one. I can guarantee it. We went past the jungle. I didn't even check. I didn't even go to it. Tapu Koko is the ultra rare. That is very decent. Okay, and as bosses, oh, he's only super rare as bosses. Forgive me. He's only very much rare as a boss, but still, that's decent enough. We can't fight him with this. Nidoking probably gets bopped by him as well, but I mean, he takes the hits the best. Overquill can probably set up something first. I think I'm gonna go Nidoking and just see what we can do. That's fine. Electric Current. That's fine. I don't think we kill with an Earth Power. I think we take one health bar. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, it's so risky. Come on. Don't you crit. Don't you crit. There we go. All right. Perfect. I'm throwing ball right now. I don't care. I'll throw everybody aside to get this thing. All right. Decent enough. He's just gonna keep speeding up. I'm just gonna throw them all. We'll reset if we don't catch him because I need to catch this dude. I'm just throwing everything. He's just using agility. He's got the Gen 1 glitch where it's a psychic move and it's a poison type. Oh, so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We know we can get rolls out of it. One. This is just the worst way to catch him on. I love it. This is what I do in my old time, like on my own time when I'm trying to catch him on. I'll just keep throwing ball at it just forever. Epic Eggworth. Yes. Decent catch. Very decent. So we got it. That was the worst way to catch them on, but that is actually what I do on my spare time to catch them. I'll hit them a little bit, and then I'll throw a ball forever and ever and ever until it catches them. Usually I have like 100 Pokeball by this time in the game, though. Like, I get only Pokeball on those runs. That was decent. That was good. We got him on the team. All right, I didn't even know who he was, and now I caught him. It's almost like I planned it. No, Toxic is terrible. We don't need that. Perfect. Ancient Ruins popped up. Perfect. That's awesome. So this is where we need to go. Is it time to get another, at least super rare, maybe ultra rare? It is a super rare boss. I did look that up. So it's a super rare boss. It's an ultra rare if you find it naturally. So we are going to the Ancient Ruins. We actually got the chance to go here. That's so cool. We need this guy on the team. Who is he? Where is he? He's Fezandipity, which is such a weird monster. But he's ultra rare if you just find him normally. He's super rare if you find him as a boss. The ultra rare is Koraidon, which looks nasty. I love that guy. All right, that is decent enough. We're gonna go to the ancient ruins. I'm literally putting my hands softly on the keys to get in range because I don't want to go accidentally to the wrong place. All right, first up, ooh. When this starts the ancient ruins, when this starts like the stage itself, this event, they are really, really tough to beat as the mighty foe. But we'll see what we got, because we can always restart, so that's fine. Gym leader Liza. Nope, we're not winning this one. It's a psychic gym. No way are we winning this one. Get him, Bugman. Boop. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. I mean, they are way higher level. I mean, it's just a thing. I'm just gonna Ice Beam for fun. He's gonna crunch my ass. There's no way. All right. Gengar doesn't outspeed. Crobat could. Crobat might, but we don't kill. Overquill might, actually. He's the only one who can take any hits from these things. I think I try for a couple Fell Stingers and sweep the whole team, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try for it. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. It kills. That's unfortunate. He was the only one that could that could win us that game, so that's fine. We'll just do this. I mean, he's got a rock. You know what? I think this is probably a waste. Let's see what Gengar can do. Bop! He's gone! That's why I don't like Gengar, honestly. That's really why. I'm not gonna waste anyone's time. Let's just save and quit. We're just not gonna fight that guy. That is the absolute worst trainer for us to fight. There's no way. Yeah, we're gonna go continue. Actually, you know what? What if I swapped in immediately? What if I went to the mightiest foe and swapped into my dark type immediately with the Hatterini? He'd probably try to kill me with his fairy type. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna see what Crunch does for fun. Just for fun. So he swaps to this. Okay, perfect. Let's go for a Crunch and see what it does. It doesn't do enough. He immediately kills me with a non-crit super effective move. Okay, perfect. That tells me right there we can't beat his team because I can't even beat a Claydol. So I'm gonna save and quit. I could probably run that like 20 times and eventually get him, but I'm not gonna do that on stream. That just seems like it would be a horrible waste of everyone's time. Let's try a strong foe. We'll try the good rewards one. That trainer just beat us. See, this one we actually have a huge advantage against. So even though he's out leveling us, we actually have a huge advantage against his team. So that's decent enough. And Crobat is our advantage, and he's not that far out leveling the Crobat. I think I can Swords D it up. Let's try it. Ooh. Oh, he's doing some damage. I'm gonna try for one more because I had speed. We're gonna go one more. Oh, no. It's so close. Floaty Fall should kill. That should give us big XPs. If I can outspeed the next one, I should be able to outspeed everything on his team. Toxicroak, I'm outspeeding this. I'm outspeeding a Toxicroak. Get that thing out my house. That thing is garbage. There we go. We outspeed everything. He sent another one to the slaughterhouse. Oh, wow. Okay. Crobat sweeps the entire team. Graphite gets Gunk Shot. That's not a bad move. Is Poison Jab technically better? Just because of the accuracy. It's questionable. I feel like I need to put all of the, what is it? All of the, oh my goodness. What are they? The wide lenses on him. Poison Jab is nice, but I'm going to take this. I'm going to keep Slash for the stab. We should kill this. Come on, we should kill this. There we go. Conkeldur's crazy defensive, but we are really boosted. And Leech Life is a good move, actually. I chose Swords Dance. What was the move that I had to replace? Because I thought I replaced Poison Fang. Okay, well, we'll get Leech Life. That's fine. I don't really need Poison Fang. That's good. I thought I replaced it at some point, but I guess I'm wrong. All right, so now we're actually out-leveling his team. That's pretty decent. There we go. This just swept the whole thing. Crobat's so mean. I'm telling you. Crobat is one of my favorites because you never expect him when he sets up, you're just done. It's over. It's just glorious. And Max Lure, we could reinstate our Max Lure, which actually doesn't hurt. I'm going to get a Hyper Pot because Crobat put in the numbers. He put in the finest of detail on that one. So that was decent. We're going to get a Max Lure here. We should be good. We need to get more Pokeball. Just in case we find him at the end, we need more. We need way more. All right, Crobat stays. Nidoking, sadly, buddy, you got to get swapped out. Overquill can take on Psychics. We're going to just Leech Life because we kill anything here. I wish I had a fly, honestly, so I could get it a harm's way for a turn. But I'll get rid of that. I should crunch this Grumpig and kill it. Actually, I think I kill Hypno more than I do Grumpig. I'm going to leech the Grump, and I'm going to crunch the Hip. I think that's how it works. Because Hypno's pretty bad stats. I'm expecting him to get a Mega soon, or like a G-Max of some kind. Dream Eater's terrible. Yeah, he's gone. That's what I thought. He wasn't that great. So Overquill can kill him even with a little bit of a lower level than Crobat. At this point, I want the Pokeball, but that Nugget is just staring me in the face. I'm going to get more Poke later. 2 Alakazams. Ooh, we definitely outspeed the Alakazam. We definitely kill both of them. They're super frail. Easy, easy sweep. Yeah, and I did beat the game with Alakazam. You can see his little ribbon. He outspent my Overquill. Oh, okay. That hurt the Crobat a little. That was pretty bad, but we lived through it. Relic. Are you kidding me with all this money? And now I need this money too. All right, we got a new unknown. That's really cool. All right, I'm going to keep the Crobat out. I'm going to keep the Overquill. I'm going to Leech Life this thing and get as much as possible. And we're going to Fell Sting it, just in case. Oh, Fell Sting kills my unknown. Ah, I didn't think I was killing him with that. Oh, he lived. Okay, never mind. I'm catching him. I'm using all those balls that I have left. Ugh. There we go. We used everything. Now I need to get more ball, and I need to get more Pokeball. That's terrible. All right, I'm catching him for my collection. Memory Mush, more Nidoking stuff. We have more stuff, I'm sure. I mean, we have Sludge Wave, which actually isn't bad. Is Sludge Wave better than what we have? Let's see. Let's see. We have no poison move at all. Mega Horn could go. I don't think this is a big deal. I can get rid of this now that I have Leech Life. That's fine. So we'll Memory Mush, we'll get Sludge Wave because it's really good. I could also run Mixed and get Poison Jab. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might be an option. Let's go with Pokédex, let's go stats. He's 102 attack, 85 Spatak. He's not the best Spatacker, but he can still do stuff. And Rivalry would be nice to have, actually. What does he have now? What does he have now? He has Earth Power, which is special. Ice Beam is special. Actually, I think I need to get a physical poison move because we don't touch a we don't touch a special wall if I take the special move. But I guess Crobat can deal with that. Overquill can. Graphite is probably going. We got enough special. Actually, I'm going to get a physical. I think he needs physical poison so that he can do things no matter what. It should be fine. We'll get Poison Jab. It's a good move. And we'll get rid of Mega Horn because it's too unreliable. Poison Jab is just awesome, and it does about the same amount of damage. There's a huge Pokemon near this Berry Bush, or a strong Pokemon. I'm gonna kick his ass. Let's do it. So obviously Crobat's a Babmon to send it against this, but that's why we swap. So we have Crunch. That does some work. Headbutt. Okay, that's fine. Passive Magician. He's stealing my stuff. Okay, that's an issue. He stole one of my Soothe Bells. The fact of the matter is I'd love to catch him, but I'm just going to crunch him and get rid of him so that he doesn't take the rest. I don't want to put him on the team. I don't want to lose a slot. But I can't have him steal my stuff. I can't have him doing it. There's no way. All right, what do we got? Pitaya, special attack, speed. I don't like any of those berries. I guess Lepa's the best. We'll put that on. Overquill. Get it, buddy. All right, this is fine. We should be good. I'm going to... Crobat outspeeds, so I'm going to Leech Life that. That should kill. Boom. Get a lot of HP back. And then we kill the Xatu. Decent. Now we need to get some Pokeball so we can actually catch this thing at the end. Come on, luck. That's fine. I could get the Soothe Bell. I'm going to get the Pokeball. We have to be able to catch this thing at the end. That's still a thing. Crunch. There we go. We need more. We need like 20. We need more. That's decent. We're going to get that one. All right, so we're at 10. We're catching up. And we're going to kill this thing in one shot because Overquill's a monster. This is kind of insane. And we're at... I was going to say 15, but we're not there. That's unfortunate. I could re-roll. You know what? Just for the sake of it, because we need to catch this if it comes up, I'm going to re-roll. Perfect. We have to catch this if it comes up. I needed more options. And that was perfect because we ended up with a trainer. So we needed that re-roll. That was decent. I have never used a re-roll except for that one time, tactically or strategically. It's very weird. As far as this, Nidoking does not wall this, neither does Salazzle. I think we just deal with this and we just Toxic Spikes this team. Let's just see what happens. He shouldn't do too much. I could have done a little. Crunch. Okay. I'll crunch him again, and then I'll Fell Sting. He doesn't heal again, so that's decent. So we get the Fell Sting. We got a Speed Rise. That's big. And we kill. Perfect. We get the +3. We should sweep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Overquill is a monster, and he's got Speed Boost twice. Diggersby. I'm just going to crunch. I'm just going to get rid of him. Just get him out of here. I'm just going to crunch the whole team. Everything dies. Actually, this will Barb Barrage. This will die to this. Hawlucha can't stand up to that. No way. All right, Clefable. I mean, Barb Barrage. I mean, it was just a match made in heaven. Perfect. Oh, we're sweeping his whole team. This is insane. He's just getting poisoned, and I'm just going free barbs. Barb on the house. And that poor Rillaboom. I think a Fell Stinger kills him, but I'm going to barb him. Because I don't really need the boost anymore. Actually, oh, I don't have a chance to get him now. Oh, because the 90. 90 is our trainer fight. That sucks. That's fine. We still have Pokeball. We got our Soothe Bell back. Brick Break is good on Gengar and Nidoking because Nidoking can learn everything. Why Gengar learns Brick Break, I'll have no idea. But we'll Hyper Pod up. That's fine. And I'll get the Soothe Bell back. I think that's probably a good idea. Because, yeah, we got Sabrina, who's going to be insane. This is going to be a difficult fight. Gothitelle, we can set up immediately on the Toxic Spikes. I'm going to do it. That's fine. Aura Sphere. Ooh, I see what you're doing. I'm not going to bother. I think Poison is going to do more in the long run. We need 3 turns of Poison to make it work. I'm going to Fell Sting and try to get our boost. We need 3 of them. We need 3. This is hurting. This is hurting so much, but we got the boost. That's decent. So we still outspeed, except for if it's an Alakazam, which will be a problem, which he just sent out. All right, Barb Barrage, Batty Bag kills. Oh, it doesn't. And we kill him. Perfect. All right, that's the thing that would have outsped us, and we kill him. Jinx, this might outspeed. It's pretty fast. And outsped. Okay, that's fine. We don't sweep. That's a problem. Jinx outsped. Gengar outspeeds the Jinx. I just don't think we kill it, honestly. I mean, I don't think we do the work, but we'll do what we can. Come on. It doesn't do it, and we're bopped. Gengar sucks. Gengar's the worst. We were 2 levels above him. Crobat, get out there and start sweeping this. This is nonsense right here. Espeon, okay. I'll eat that up. All right, there we go. And, ooh. I'm going to say we Swords Dance once. I think we can get away with it. Oh, he crit! Oh, come on. Super effective bug. We can just sweep with Fell Stinger, give it a retry. Yeah, we might have to. I'm going to get Salazzle out there. He hasn't done anything in a long time, though. I want to see if Salazzle could do some fun stuff. Oh, come on. That was like 1 HP. All right, Salazzle got bobbed. Go, Nidoking! Earth Power! All right, well, we do some damage. There we go. And Poison Jab. Oh, we lived. Okay. I could sweep it up, but I think I might just win this. I won't kill this thing. He's outspeeding me. Like, there's 100%. I'm just kind of curious. Salazzle would have outsped this. That's the problem. Jinx dies. That's fine. So it's us versus the last Mon he has, and Graphite is our worst Mon. Oh, but he has an Espeon. Never mind. We could just U-turn. He killed us with nothing left. Oh, no. All right, well, that was fine. He's our worst Mon, honestly. So we do have to sweep with the Fell Stinger. I think we have to crunch first. So I'm going to crunch. That does the work that we needed. Okay, we stay alive. Perfect. Now we can sweep. Now we sweep. Oh, you cheeky. Well, we got a crit, so it doesn't matter. We still sweep, dude. Get out of here. Overquill does the work already. I'm going to crunch because I don't want to risk this dude. He's a problem. And he put up defense on their side, which is an issue, so we need to get more damage out. Mr. Mime, I'm going to Barb Barrage. Oh, he's going to hurt. Oh, it poisoned. It poisoned. That poison. He healed off of it. He should have taken damage. That's a problem. We don't sweep with him, but that's fine. We'll get bopped. That's okay. That's fine. We did the damage we needed to do. Gengar outspeeds, definitely kills him. That's fine. I'm going to Shadow Ball everything on his team. Bop ya. Okay, do I outspeed an Espeon? He's 110. Gengar is 115? That's a good question. He's 110. It's a speed tie. And I'm 2 levels higher. If I don't outspeed, I call shenanigans. Actually, wait a minute. No, I don't outspeed. He's got Carbos. Never mind. I'm not going to call shenanigans. I'm just getting out of there. We'll sacrifice the graph. Really? Oh, come on. All right, well, U-turn. The hell with it. There we go. Perfect. That thing's dead. Now we get to U-turn. So we'll go to Gengar because we sweep everything, right? Espeon. This thing. I should have just gone to my Crobat. Yeah, he just outspeeds and kills. That's fine. That's fine. Crobat sweeps. Crobat can do the work. He's faster by far. I shouldn't have gone to the Gengar. I always go to the Gengar. The Gengar is he's just terrible. He's just terrible as a Mon. It's unfortunate. I mean, I misplayed with him, to be fair. That was a me thing right there. That was me. But I don't really like the Gengar being weak to the things he needs to check. That's the thing that always gets me. How do we get back to this? Forest? I think we go Forest and then we go, I think that's how we did it. Let's see here. I just want to see because I want to get back there and give it another try. So we go Forest, we go Jungle, we go Temple, then we go back to the Ancient Ruins. We could do the loop again. I think we do the loop. And Forest has a chance to give us a Poison Grass, which will get rid of Graphii because he's getting bopped right now. He's not taking that hit very well. So we'll go Forest, we do the loop again, we come back around, we get the Ultra Rare or Super Rare chance. Gotta try for it. And we still have a Max Lure, so that'll last a little bit. As far as this, I'll keep the Gengar out. He doesn't really take any damage from these dudes. I'm gonna Floaty Fall this, and we will just do what we need to do. Just do what he needs to do. Come on, Gengar, you got this, buddy. There we go. Okay. See, he did a lot of damage to that Spidops, but he didn't do a lot of damage to the thing we needed to hit. There we go. At least we got this. That's fine. Gengar just needs to get better. He needs to get his Mega, I think. Once he gets that, he should be golden. And Nugget, I'll take the Pokey. We need to start stocking up. Mothim, I feel like I have this, but I'll leave this out because he can't touch me. I'll try to catch. That's fine. We'll throw 2, and then we'll try a move. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to Leech Life him. We're going to eat up a little bit. Oh, he's got Psybe. Oh, I see you, dude. I see what you got. And we got confused as well. Now we'll try. That sucks. Now he just knows that I'm weak to it. So Overquill can eat that. That's fine. We will throw a ball. There we go. Okay, perfect. We did have him before. That's annoying. Still, we now have a record of him, so that's at least decent. More Pokeball to make up for what I lost, and a Hyper Pot because I can at least spend the money. So that's a thing. Pavilion, that's really cool look, actually. I think that's different than the usual one. I think he won't have Psychic. Let's go to Crobat. We're gonna bug him. That's not that great damage, actually. That's not that great damage. How many of these do we have? Do we have 15? We have 10. Ooh, I'll get him into yellow. That's fine. Bug Buzz doesn't touch us. We'll throw, try to catch this thing. I just want to see if he's a different form that I don't have. And I feel like he is. And oh my goodness, we can't catch anything with a Pokeball. They used to be the best ball. All right, we got this, we got this. Now he's in red. There's a crit. And he broke out. Are you kidding me? Come on. Stay in the ball, you nerd. We got this, we got this. We will win. Now we're in for a penny, in for a pound. Now it's a thing. Oh my goodness. I can't paralyze him. That's the best I can do. There we go. Okay, he was a new form. Okay, it was worth trying to catch him. Decent enough. He's going home, and I don't want to look at him anymore. He used so much of our storage of Pokeball. What do we got? PP Max? Actually, that might be decent for a bug move. That's actually really good right now. I'll take it. I'll get more Leech Lives, because we will need that in this area. A man in a dark coat approaches you. I got some vitamins, ... for you. Let's see what we got. We have IVs, what we want to look at. So he can only get max HP. So he could only get an improvement there, which means we max him out, but one, it's not really great. This guy could get more defense. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt at all. I would also be fine with Overquill getting more stuff because we bring it home with us too. I would actually, you know what? I think it's Nidoking because I really like him. Nidoking is really low. I think we go Nidoking. And honestly, I don't think I really care about his nature, do I? What is it? It's neutral. It could get worse, but it could get better. He could get a plus attack down, like defense or something would work. Maybe. Gengar, is his nature terrible? Oh, he's got a neutral as well. I'd be fine with him getting that as well, actually. We'll go with the Gengar. We'll go with the Gengar. That's fine. Because at least then I'm not risking anything I really care about. So we'll continue. But the medicine had some side effects. It was changed to Hasty, which is up speed, down defense, which I think is really, really good for me. That's actually really decent. I think that was the one I was mentioning. Oh no! Ah! I didn't want to do that. That's fine. I mean, he gets bopped because he's Gengar. He gets bopped by everything. But I'm just going to restart that. I meant to check his stuff and I just went too fast. That's fine. That's not necessarily cheesing it. I just kind of screwed that one up. Let's see here. Come on. Boop. Nope. This one. We'll go there. We'll go there. Perfect. Yes, it's up speed, down defense. So he's flimsier even than he was before, but he's fast, and fast means good. And he got increased speed and increased special attack, which are the two best ones he could have gotten. That's actually really decent. We still can't deal with this guy, and I don't think anything else does either, but we can go to Overquill, which will at least kind of annoy him. And I'm basically in the business of annoying him. And wow, Tachyon Cutter does so much. I guess we just gave up our Overquill. Crunch! Ah, that's annoying. That's obnoxious. He's gonna do that, so I'm gonna Crobat. I think I get a setup. Wait, is he gonna give me a setup sweep again? He kept Dig. That's the worst move. Swords Dance again. All right, now we have to get the flinch on him. No, we don't. We could Leech Life. That should kill. Oh, it doesn't. Oh no. Anger Shell. Oh, he's gonna kill us. Well, it's not as easy as it was last time. That's fine. Nidoking comes out. He's gonna swap this, so I'm going to go for... I could go for an Ice Beam if he goes Dragon. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine too. That's fine too. I'll take the freeze. He's defrost. Of course he's defrosted. They all have Lumberries. And Nidoking gets hurt. I would have loved that one to work, but that didn't work. Special attack, so he's gonna kill me next turn. That's fine. That's fine. I think this is a sweep. I think he's got me. That's unfortunate. I'll go to this. I'll just Fell Sting for fun. It's not doing much. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna restart. Like, that whole fight from start to finish, it went really horribly. I'm just gonna restart that one. That one was painful. All right, what do we got? We got, if we went to Overquill, he bops that. I'm gonna go to Graph because I don't care if Graph gets bopped. I don't care if Graph gets destroyed. We will just throw a Gunk Shot for good justice, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And it missed anyway, because of course it missed. U-turn! There we go, a little bit of chip damage. And Rock is going to hurt everybody but Nidoking. X-Scissor, that's fine. That's fine, we actually can do stuff. All right, so he's gonna send her the Knock Towel. Ice does not do the work we need it to do. I'm gonna Poison Jab. Come on, Poison Jab! That did a lot more damage. Oh yes. Now I'm gonna Ice Beam him. Just in case he had swapped. That would have been really good. Of course he crits. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. At this point, I can set up Crobat to potentially sweep him. We have to Leech Life probably twice, right? To kill this this rock. I don't even know if Leech Life twice kills. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Leech Life twice doesn't do anything. Okay, perfect. And we lost the Mon that we defend with, so Graphite can take that hit. So we're basically just on sacrifice mode, which really kind of sucks. But Gengar can deal with that? I don't know if Gengar deals with that at all. Does Salazzle touch him? No. We could Nasty Plot, which might actually do something. Nasty Plot, set up Sweep. I'm going to try that. I've never tried to set up Sweep with this guy. Let's just do it. Okay, Garchomp, that's a thing. Do we kill with a Core Enforcer? I bet you we do. Let's give it a try. There we go. Garchomp's gone. Okay, so Salazzle is set up sweeping. This is how we're playing the game. Okay, Malignant Chain. Take this. Ow. Never mind, it instant kills. Okay, he's got Aqua Jet. Okay, he's not set up sweeping at all. I'm gonna go Crobat. I'm expecting him to swap out, so I'm immediately going to Gang. There we go. Yeah, you try to bring this thing in. Let's Shadow Ball. Yes! Gengar did a thing! All right, Gengar has done some work. That was the only thing standing in the way of our sweep. Perfect. I think we'll just Shadow Ball for good justice. Yeah, we're gonna die. That's fine. That's fine. Crobat takes at least one. He takes at least one. I'm gonna set up sweep. He's got reduced attack, which counteracts the... It's raining. We counteract the rain, so we're Swords Dancing. We might get two. We do not get 2. We do not get 2. I'm gonna leech life. Eat that up. Eat it up and might live. Live on just barely there. All right, that's a floaty fall. That's it. There we go. Empoleon is going downhill. Perfect. Now we sweep, we cross poison, we kill his whole body. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It worked out. Took a lot of sacrifices, but we got there. And we bop him. Even if I get flame body, doesn't matter. We bopped him. Volcarona is going to be annoying. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to use Volcarona in my bug run. That's a guarantee. All right, XPL, obviously the best choice. And I'll just wait for rewards. That's fine. Graphii, that's fine. I can just bop this thing. If I actually hit with a 95 accuracy move. There we go. Perfect. 169. Very nice. Decent, decent. All right, so I need more Pokies because I used them all up. Ooh, that's an Excelgar. That's the base one. I only had the shiny. I never had the original, so I didn't actually know what he looked like. Okay, that's decent. I'm going to get rid of this Beedrill. And I'll just, I'll Fell Sting. That's fine. That wouldn't do the damage. I want to catch this thing because I like him. And I really need to use him in my bug run. And these are the guys to take the damage, so that's perfect. Perfect, easy catch. All right, so we got a new nature, which is fine. I'm good with that. I think I have a better nature, but I'm always good with a neutral. So it's not a problem, and we get some Pokies. And a Scolipede, ooh. I wanna catch this dude. I wanna catch this dude right here. I'm going to Leech Life, because it probably don't kill. Okay, there we go. Double Edge hurts, but he's, I was gonna say he's an orange, but he's not. We're gonna Leech Life. That's fine. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Perfect. Okay, that's the best range you could be in. And we caught him. Okay, and those are good stats. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of the graph right away. He's dead, and he's kind of lame. A little bit. Just a little bit. And we're going to revive somebody, too. So we'll get back to Salazzle, who could have set up sweeped, but unfortunately, he was bopped by a priority. That was the unfortunate part. So this is fine. We can just Leech Life, get it all back. Eat it up. I think he sucker punched me too, which is the funny part. I just want to see. I just want to see. He did sucker punch. Okay, perfect. I have the replay on the other screen there. It's always so fun. All right, we're gonna get another revive. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get the Nidoking back because he's more important. He's more important. He's the most important. Leech Life should bop this thing 2 bars. Boom, he's gone. Easy sweep. No problem. I kind of wish I'd had something better as the boss, but that's fine. We need to go to jungle. Jungle leads us back. Go through the jungle, you go to the temple. I love the idea, by the way, of this guy just like walking around in circles, hoping to run into the monster, but you can't just stay in the ruins. You have to like walk around the entirety of the whole area to get back to the ruins. I just love the idea of it. Amoonguss could be really good for our team. This is decent. Intimidate. Floaty Fall might kill. If it does, he wasn't worth keeping. Okay, it kills. He wasn't worth keeping. He wasn't that good. Perfect. He is good defensively. He's actually basically like better Parasect. And I will get the Max Lure just in case, because we can keep this going. Liepard. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna Swords D. Oh, fake out. Oh wait, no, never mind. We prevent flinching. We have inner focus. I'm gonna Swords again. Yeah, because he's gonna sucker punch the guy. That's what he does. It's all he does. There we go. Eat him up. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. And we're just getting free XPs in the background. That's awesome. Power points again? No, we're full on those. We do need it for Malignant Chain. We still haven't used him, but he's gonna be good one of these days. He's gonna be good. He just isn't useful just yet. Yeah, I think that's the right way. Maybe we go the Pokeball. I'll get the PP. I'll get the PP. We get big PP. We'll go Salazzle. We'll go Malignant Chain. And Failings, okay. I don't really see him all that often, so that's super cool. We'll cross poison him and crunch on this. Sure, that works. I didn't think your cross poison was killing. Okay. I guess I don't realize his strength. That's decent. We're gonna cross him, we're going to crunch him. Perfect. Yeah, Overquill does the work. Excellent. I thought Overquill would outspeed, because if he did the Bernie Beaky thing that he does, then I would rather the Overquill get burned, because Crobat is kind of a setup sweeper. Like, Overquill is good for Psychics. That's what he deals with in this team. Pokey, Lure, Egg Voucher, Citrus. None of that's really good. I'll get the Egg Voucher. Sure. I need to spend some of those, actually. A Pokemon Ranger, who has one of the worst mons he could start with, but we're gonna go to the egg gotchas. I don't really care about Lugia, let's be real. I mean, it's not super exciting. I feel like Ho-Oh was really exciting in the game, and then Lugia was just kind of like an afterthought. They just plopped him in a cave, just, there you go. There's also this one. Oh, I need one more, actually. I need to go back in there. One more. And, if only it was a legend. If only it was worth going back in for. We should floaty fall this. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what he's doing. I got you, big guy. He swapped it to the same thing, and I'm like, wait, why would he swap to the exact same mon? But it was a Zora. Mega Horn on this. Ooh, not too shabby, actually. Mega Horn versus Bug Bite. Actually, Mega Horn, really what your Mega Horn is versus is probably this. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll just get rid of this. We need a poison move on him, but that's fine. That's decent. I'm gonna Leech Life and see what I get. Okay, that's decent enough, and he can't do much damage, so I'll get back what I gave him, basically. Perfect. I get full. Perfect. Okay, that's even better. Leech Life is awesome. Leech Life used to be the most garbage move ever, and now it's actually decent. It's one of the few that is really good as a bug move. Memory Mush. Do I need anything else? Super Lure wouldn't hurt to potentially get the thing at the end of this, actually. Hidden Power is useless, kind of. It's not predictable, that's the problem. We'll see what Scolipede can get. As far as poison moves, he can get Venoshock. Poison Tail is pretty good. Poisons and crits. His poison moves are actually pretty lame. I'm not too concerned about that. I think I might just get the Pokies. Or the Power Points. I'll get the Power Points and just finish that up. Because Salazzle could really use that. There we go. Ariados, I mean, I don't like him, and I don't think he's really good. I like him. He's a good-looking mon, but he's not that good, and we're not going to take him on the team. I think he needs a carry, honestly. He needs some legendary to help him out. The poor guy, he just needs to get somewhere. Up speed, down attack. That's probably the best nature you could get for a Gengar right there. So that might be what we take. Timid Gengar. Just like in the Pokemon anime. Just timid, he doesn't want to go near. I'm surprised he has 134 attack, honestly. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that to Gengar because that's his best nature right there. Pyroar, he's a really good mon too. I'm going to leave this in because I'm just going to bop him. Oh, it didn't bop him. Okay, well, we'll do it again. A crit would have actually done it the first time, but then I wouldn't have known that he was that resilient. So that's a thing. It's a good thing I figured that out. At this point, we'll go Pokey. I could go Swords for another sweeper, but we really don't need another. I think we need to diversify the roles a little. Like, specializing seems to be the best way to do it. This is fine. We get Overquill out of there to get Scolipede in for some free XPs. He needs to catch up. I'll Floaty Fall this dude, and I will probably just Mega Horn that guy. Just get him out of here. Bop him. There we go. It missed, of course. Whoa! He got a crit acrobatics. Are you kidding me? That's terrible. Get the Nidoking in there. We will cross poison. I'm not taking any chances. Apparently, if you have less than 100 accuracy, you have 0 accuracy. We're not taking any chances. Go for gold. Drill Run is a really good ground move. Nidoking has a good ground move. Drill Run is not bad. It's not bad. Actually, I think his move is better. I'm gonna get Pokies. We need more Pokies. We need to build up. So this is fine. We're gonna bop him. Oh! Feather. Oh, he got rid of... I don't have my Swords Dance anymore. But I'm gonna bop him again. It flinched. Okay. I'm going to poison him. There we go. Easy. I'm always afraid of him using his beak thing because it burns you if you touch him. It's a really cheesy move too because you can't stop it. IV Scanner will be good. I love the idea of the Great Ball, but IV's better. Drill Run was physical. I think one of the things is I want him to be able to hit both physical and special walls. So Nidoking, I made him a mixed. So he has some physical and some special moves. So yeah, it's one of those things. And his Earth move was 90 power, which is technically better in terms of power, so it probably evens out somewhere. Because he's pretty close on special attack and attack. IV, he's got the best on something. I don't think I checked the other one. That's fine, that's fine. We'll Floaty Fall this guy, and we will Ice Beam this guy. Okay, so see, that's what I was worried about. And that's why a special does so much work, because Nidoking doesn't get burned. So that's at least something. Crobat got burned, which really sucks. I think at this point I just got to kind of go for the bop. I'm not going to bother trying to catch him. I just don't want Nidoking going down. He needs to get some levels. He got kind of wrecked a little early the last time, and I need him to get better. So that's fine. We will... I'm going to Hyperpod up the Nidoking. I think the Crobat has to take a bit of a sideline on this one for now. Lurantis and another Kleavor. Ooh, interesting. That's kind of cool. I like that, because now I can build my Scyther up at home. So that's decent. We're getting this guy out of here. Ooh, it's better stats in almost every regard, too. We will get the Salazzle in there because he deals with most of that. The Kleavor probably kicks the crap out of him, but at least he can do something to this. And I will just Poison Jab or actually Ice Beam. Poison Jab doesn't do as much, actually. I'm going to Ice Beam. I could Earth Power too. It's not going to kill, though. I'm going to Ice Beam and hope to Freeze. Freeze will be really good here. Oh, that kills the Salazzle. Jesus, he's so flimsy. I don't know if he was a good idea. He's getting bopped. Okay, he actually boosted the Kleavor, but he reduced it, so that's decent. So we'll get the Crobat out there. We need to reduce his attack power because he's starting to get a little crazy. Yeah, he's +2 speed. That's fine. I will Floaty Fall and hope for great justice, and we're going to Ice Beam just for fun. Okay, so he's killing the Nidoking. I figured that was coming. And that doesn't do the work. It still flinched him. That's decent. So that's fine. We don't have a lot of opportunity here to catch this thing, but I'm going to spite him. Ah, there goes my Oh, Crobat lives. Okay, perfect. So we actually have a couple of chances. That's decent. Spite, reduce the power points of that. So he has 4 left. I could spite him one more time, get rid of it, but at the same time, what's the point? Let's just start throwing. And we caught him immediately. Okay, big stat increases for the Scyther at home. That's good. That is decent. And he got Swarm, which is the other ability, so that's actually good. We got everything. That is great. I can't make room for him on the team, unfortunately. Crobat lived on like 1 HP. I wish I could have seen how much HP that was, but you can't check that. That's fine. Aegislash. Ooh, Aegislash is real good. Aegislash is real good, but his stats are terrible. Crobat sucks against him too. Salazzle should be able to burn him alive. Let's just get him out of here. Really? Okay, he was in the tanky form, and we're getting crit. Like, I think Salazzle has exclusively gotten crit since he started playing again. The poor dude just keeps getting monstered. It's not good. Let's Stone Edge. Nidoking can learn Stone Edge because he can learn everything. Actually, is Stone Edge a good one for him? And it's too inaccurate. I don't think so. I think 112 is a match, so we're going to do this. We're going to get the Pokies, and we're just going to do the match. And it's a doubles battle. We won't tolerate nerds what won't take kindly to our mons around here. Perfect. All right. Scolipede doesn't outspeed. Conkeldurr almost certainly kills the Salazzle. And I don't think a Shatter Ball kills him, so let's try it. Just see what happens. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't even touch him. Conkeldurr's such a beast. He's too monstrous, and he's definitely going for Sally. Sally's getting monked. Okay, that's good. He used a superpower for some stupid reason. Perfect. I'm going to get Sally out of there. What do we have? We have Overquill. Deals with that. And I'm going to just Shadow Ball this guy now that he's reduced. Oh, no, he's only reduced in defense. I'm going to Shadow Ball this thing and get him out of here. There we go. That thing's gone. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. Retaliate, that's fine. You have fun with that. All right, That's a good question. I could Toxic Spikes, but it's a little late in the game for that, honestly. I might just Crunch and go for gold and then Dark Pulse and kill him off. Yeah, we'll get rid of this because Watchog's kind of in the way. Okay, that's fine. And Watchog's Speed Rose. Oh, that's annoying. We will Shadow Ball him again and just do some damage. I'm surprised, actually, that Gengar still had sped. I didn't think he would. I would have actually attacked the other guy if he had, because I didn't even expect that. We still live. We still live. Monster. All right, Fell Sting, and Gengar can just spite him, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, he's going into this. That's fine. It's not great, actually. We don't touch him either. That's the worst part. Overquill dies if I keep him out. I'm going to Crobat. And this guy probably dies too, so I'm going to go ahead to Scolipede, because I don't really care. He'll get hit. That's fine. So we should be good. Floaty Fall definitely kills, and Bug Bite will do what it's not done. Oh! Oh, really? I missed again, by the way. I have missed that one multiple times. Let's double edge. That's not a lot. Wow, he got 5 hits. That's incredible. Oh, 4 hits, never mind. It hit so fast. It hit so fast. I think Gengar still needs to go out there and do something. We will cross poison and we'll Shadow Ball, and whatever kills him, kills him. Perfect. That's the way you strategize. You always just do it, you throw everything at him, and if something sticks, then you won the battle. That's how you win Pokemon. And this thing again. Floaty Fall definitely kills if we hit. Shadow Ball does the cleanup if we don't kill. But I was almost certain we killed. Like Scrafty's, I've tried him in so many different ways and he's just not that good. He doesn't do the work. Poor little guy. I think the problem is he can't really do much back to somebody until you get those egg moves. Once you get the egg moves, maybe he gets better. But until you get them, he's not super great. So it's kind of a thing. As far as this, we actually would use the super lures in the temple, I think, right? We would use a couple of them. There's a chance. I think I get these because I think I got enough Pokies. I got 40. We're good. We'll take this. And we got Kofag and Dusk Noir. I should outspeed these dudes. I should bot both of them, right? Oh, actually, I should have done that. I should have seen if he was catchable. Overquill should outspeed and kill. That's fine. And Gengar is our other guy to deal with ghosts. So I'm going to Dusk Noir. I'm pretty sure Dusk Noir is more physically defensive, but we'll crunch him and see what happens. We're super powerful, and we'll just hit this dude. That guy's gone. Like, Cofagrigus was definitely going down. There was no way. And this guy, okay, he's gone. Perfect. Okay, decent. They both can't handle a super effective move, so that's good. That's perfect for me. And we got 8 eggs. I'll watch them. If we have too few eggs, or if we have a few eggs, I tend to watch them. If we have like 56 in one pop, no, we're not watching that. But this is cool. We got, whatever this thing is, a deer. That's decent. We got maxed out on one of the stats. A Buizel. I kind of like him. I feel like he's really fast too. He might be a good water runner. This thing, I don't know much about. It looks so weird. It looks so weird. Like there's so much going on here. What's with the mushrooms? What's with the little roots that are sticking out there? That's kind of weird. I like this thing. He's kind of like that version, whatever Jen's version of a Bellsprout, which I kind of like. We only got 1 defense on him, but it's fine. We still maxed it out. This is fine. Quaxley, I've got most of his evolutions caught. I've never actually caught him. Dragon Dead's good. Spinnerack, the poor little spider that never seems to be able to shine. And Shuppet, Ghost. Okay, I'll take a Ghost. Ghosts are actually really necessary for our Ghost run. We haven't caught a lot of them. And Pansage, not a big fan of the monkeys, honestly. But that's fine. I think we just need to heal up. And then we're going on to 114. We definitely need to heal both of our guys. And actually Crobat as well. That way we're all ready. And Nugget wouldn't hurt, but I need more Pokeball. I think I need more Pokeball. I need Enigma Berry too, don't I? That's fine. I will get the Pokeball. I think the Pokeball's better. I think this is better. I think we're good. Oh, he's just using big words. I don't know any of those words. Nidoking can deal with this. Oh, I think we still deal with this. He's still swapping out. There's no way he sticks around. There could be a way he sticks around. If he goes to Flying, Poison Jab, or Ice Beam. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Oh, he's stuck around. That's terrible. Oh no. That's a problem. I guess Nidoking dies. Really? We could have gotten a free one off. We could have gotten a free one. Let's Ice Beam and see what happens. Okay, that did a lot of damage. He did more than I thought he would. I thought he was just going down. A smart trainer would have left that guy in. Crobat should do the work though. So we're gonna Swords D. He's gonna send this out. That's fine. He can't body us in any one hit. I'm gonna do another Swords. Trip. Oh, yes he can if that had crit. All right, Floaty does not kill, but if we flinch him, we kill on the next one. Let's go for it. Oh, no, it doesn't do it. Ah, there goes our sweeper. We have fire at least. It is a thing. It'll scare him out. We can get a nasty plot. Crustle, that's a problem. That's an issue because Salazzle doesn't survive anything. I think Flamethrower probably does some damage. We're doubly weak. Actually, I'm going to do this. No, actually, do I do that now or do I wait? I think I wait. I'm going to Flamethrower and see what happens. That's fine. Okay, it was a good thing I waited. Okay, that's perfect because I need to use that later. At this point, he definitely outspeeds me and he probably can do the work. Malignant Chain is our best move. I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's good. That's fine. He's gone. Perfect. He couldn't have taken that hit. He couldn't have taken that hit, so it was just a matter of what I did first. Decent. I think we sweep because Salazzle's super fast and we're built. We're set up. Porygon Z. We're going to just bop him. We're just going to bop him. He's not super great. We'll just get rid of him. And Electros. Okay. I just keep using the same move. I mean, this is the reason we got all the PowerPoint ups. This is the reason we did it. Now we Flamethrower, now we win. Easy. Salazzle get to do something. That's pretty cool. He didn't get to do a lot for a long time, so now at least he gets to play. I like that. I like going and showing off different mons and showing off what they can do. And succeeding, of course. We need to revive some of these team members. Jeez, this team got beat up. Gets this, that's fine. We should be able to deal with this. Technically, Gengar will be better. Overqwil can eat that up. Oh. I still think technically this would be our best mon to use against this guy, so actually that's fine. I'll just start crunching. Okay, oh, that hurt a lot. Crunch doesn't kill. King Gambit, that's annoying. That's annoying. We didn't really have anything against him. Like, Fell Stinger would have done about as much. Salazzle can eat up a steel move if he goes for steel. We can't eat up a dark move with anybody. So let's go Salazzle. Iron Head, that's... Wow, that did way more than I thought. He might swap out. I'm going to go Nasty because we don't have a chance to win otherwise. We're going Nasty. That's perfect. Core Enforcer should kill. Decent. All right. Salazzle might do it again. He might just do it again. I mean, Flamethrower might kill. This is a question, actually. I don't know. It did. Perfect. Okay. I think we're set up sweeping again. Poor guy. Core Enforcer might do the damage. It didn't do it. It didn't do it, and Outrage definitely kills me. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we have anything that takes a hit from that dude. Overqwil can do a little bit of bug damage, and we can clean up with Crobat. Let's try it. Let's just do it. He actually goes first. Never mind. Hydreigon's super fast. I forgot about that. That's fine. All right, Gengar, get out there, buddy. Do Shadow Ball and hope he hits himself. King Gambit, that's really bad for us. I'm going to Shadow again. I'm going to stay out and Shadow again. I don't think we got what we need here, but that's fine. Crobat, he's definitely going to stick around, right? He's definitely going to stick around. I think Leech Life keeps us alive. Let's try it. It did technically keep us alive. We do not kill him. Okay, that's just fine. That's fine. We have to restart. That's fine. I'm not sure how far we can get on this fight considering that we didn't heal up all the mons because I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. He swaps out immediately, doesn't he? I'm going to see if Nasty Plot Core Enforce just kills right off the bat. I'm just going to see. So that's fine. We're Core Enforcing. It does not kill. Okay, perfect. Well, that's good to know because we need Salazzle. So that's fine. That's fine. So we know that he's going out to this. I'm just not even going to bother. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. We have to have Salazzle alive. There's no way. So that's a thing. That's a thing. We have to go to Crobat, who eats up a ground move. Actually, no, he's going to swap out, isn't he? Maybe. Swords Dance. Okay, he did. Perfect. So this is fine. We're going to Leech Life and eat as much as possible. Okay, that's a little bit. We need a Floaty Fall in order to flinch him. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. I don't think we actually win this one. I need to crit with a Leech Life too. I'm going to try it just for fun. It didn't work. Okay, that's fine. It did enough damage that at least we can beat him now with the Salazzle. We get the setup Nasty Plot. This thing's still here, actually. It's such a puzzle. You have to kind of put the pieces together. You have to kind of figure out where the puzzle pieces fit. This might actually be the last fight we have because of how difficult this guy's gonna be, I bet. All right, so we swap to the Crow. He swaps out immediately, right? He goes straight out to the Steel type. We go out to the Overqwil? We don't really do much with him either, honestly. We'll try it. Because we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can just crunch something. He just stays out because he knows he could take a hit from us. So that's fine. And he just Bitter Blades to heal up. Okay, that's fine. We know this now. We don't really have an answer to that. That King Gambit is in the way. He's in the way, and I don't think anything we have... Nidoking could have scared him, to be fair. But we wouldn't have killed him. Like, he'd still kill it. But he swaps out to that. We have to be able to beat the... and I think Overqwil is the way to do it. Gengar could be too. Let's try Gengar. Beat this Seismitoad, because once the Seismitoad's out of the way, we can sweep. So that is the thing we have to get rid of. Let's try Shadowing. He just goes out to King. Okay, fine. We'll go Shadow Ball again. That's not a lot. He definitely kills us. That's fine. We'll go to Salazzle, scare him out. Go to Crobat, scare him out, right? Yeah, that's a thing. So we scare him out. And then we go to Overquill. That's the problem, is he's always going to be scared back into that thing. And we can't really deal with it. We can't really deal with it at all. I think at this point, at this range, I'm going to be able to do this. I think we can do this. We could Swords Dance up and we can start leeching our way to victory. Iron Head, that's fine. Speed up. Ooh, if we hit speed. Yes, we do. Perfect. Okay, he's out of the way. Okay. Now Crobat does some work. Crobat can put up some numbers. Floaty Fall should kill this thing. It does not. And Shadow Ball kills. I was going to say Shadow Ball kills us, but it doesn't. We put us at 9. It put us at 9. We're going to kill him. Perfect. This thing's gone. Now we might have a chance. We're not set up sweep, but we have a chance to do some stuff. I'm going to floaty him in the hopes that we crit. Or flinch. We didn't flinch, but that's fine. We should sweep him now. Maybe. He's got so much buffage. Because at this point, I can go Salazzle. I can swap out immediately, because he swaps to this. We deal with this. We sweep him with Salazzle. I think that's how it works. That's fine. High horsepower hurts, and we don't kill him here, but we do kill with Salazzle. So that's something. We might be able to beat him with Sally. That's something. And Corn Force definitely hurts him. He's still got the High Dragon, and the High Dragon kills Salazzle. That's a problem. That's an issue. I don't think we beat him here. I'm just going to do this for the sake of it. Maybe it'll do something. Maybe Malignant Chain crits. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It doesn't kill. Okay, that's fine. We get bopped. There's no way. We don't survive a breeze coming our way or a fart coming our way. There's no way we're managing to live through that. I'll give it one more try, and then we might just call this run bust, which would be a terrible way to end it. But I mean, I don't think I need Salazzle now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I've looked at our team, if we can get something other than Salazzle, like we can cover that. Nidoking covers steel types if we can get them going. And Overquill can at least do some damage, and Gengar's fine too. The problem is his steel type is also dark, which is a real issue for us. That's the biggest problem. So we'll try to get rid of this thing right off the bat. I think that's the right way to do it. We could go this route and then try to Fell Sting into Great Justice. Let's try it just for fun. Let's see what happens. High horsepower hurts, but it doesn't do anything because we're poison. We could Fell Sting. I'm going to crunch again. I'm going to get him out of here because now our Overquill is at least decent HP. And he sends out the King Gambit, which kind of walls us, but that's fine. He does Iron Head. Steel Dark is 4 times weak to fighting. Yeah, we don't have any fighting. We would need to bring a poison fighting, and the options are a little limited. It really is a little limited. I think, honestly, Gengar does some work to this thing. I think Overquill might need to just do some work. We might need to just Fell Sting until we die. But at least we'll get some damage on this thing. And maybe our Gengar stays alive, and that might be the check we need. Let's bop a little bit. We'll do a little bit of boppage. A little bit. That's fine. He eats it all up anyway. Never mind. Gengar pretty much still dies in the exact same way because Overquill didn't do anything at that point. That's obnoxious. That's obnoxious. I don't know. Maybe Salazzle to scare him out. We've killed the thing that walls me. I could go Nasty Plot right now and start core enforcing. And at least clean up a bunch of stuff. And maybe we can get 2 Swords Dances up. Let's Nasty. Oh, that's fine. If he does another one of those, if he goes out, we sweep. Ah, no. Do another. He didn't. He Night Slash. That's fine. All right, well, we can't win without Salazzle, so that's just a wipe. So, one more try. I can't believe he stayed in. I don't know why he did, but I can't believe he stayed in. That's a thing. All right, so at this point, I'm going to Flamethrow instead. Or actually, I'm going to Core Enforce. Let's just see what happens. Doesn't do half? Are you kidding me? Seismitoad is such a meaty monster. He's such a big guy. All right, high horsepowers. It hurts a lot. And we basically are at the same spot we were at before, except this time he's even more well off. That's annoying. That's obnoxious. Ironhead, that's fine. At this point, Salaz will go back out. Corn Force, he sends this out. We 2 Corn Force it and kill it. Of course not. Of course we couldn't get away with that. Maybe we'd crit. I don't know. It wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen. I don't feel like playing through this one. I think we can get back to this point pretty quickly. And he's gonna just swap out of this thing to deal with this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, we might come back to that one at some point. That might be a good spot to end it anyway, just because it's been a few hours and I'm gonna get up and do stuff and move around and pretend like I have that thing they call life. That being said, thank you so much for joining me. This is gonna be a great one. I'm gonna keep this in the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a I guess I should say I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm just messing up the outro. We're keeping it all. We're keeping it all. Everything's staying in. I hope you have a wonderful day.